faction.
That's actually true as well. The center is the brown is in the center, and so is gray. Maybe we put them in seat 1, or who gives the most leads to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's also a good point.
Yeah.
So I think in general, just like we won't care too much about like who's winning what network. We're just like, let's just score the most points, and all the end game is going to be evenly divided between like the sum of the net end game points is the same no matter how we do on it. So we just need to hit the track and have some nice scoring efficiency as we go.
Yeah, no, fully agreed. All right, I did launch stream, so I'm going to take 1 minute here just for any viewers. Our attempt here is going to be a high score game. We have myself, you were hearing Fatty B and Kolos, and then we also have Nerdkeeve on stream. If any of you want to use real names, we can do that too.
Well, mine is my real name, so it's pretty easy.
True.
I thought your name was Chris Ho.
No, it's
but yeah, so our goal is we're about to randomize a setup. We are doing classic TM settings, base game, base factions, no landscapes, start at 20 victory points, pick factions in player order. Mini expansions are on, is the only thing, along with which is the expansion town tiles and stuff. And the goal is to cooperatively get the highest score. And so that's where our strategy, theorizing and talking, Fatty was laying out the kind of obvious consequences. There's no point in fighting for network or fighting for cults because those points are going to happen regardless. So yeah, I agree. We're going to have to maximize track points, pass points, favor points, right? And inherit faction VP, which we'll have to discuss what factions we want, but presumably factions that make points is also pretty important.
Agreed.
We do need to for cult points. We do need to make sure to get enough factions like out of the bottom, right? Because you don't get points.
That is true.
Zero.
I'm assuming between taking favor tiles and stuff we'll achieve there, but you're right. We have to make sure that there is at least 3 factions that are above 0 on each cult.
We need to not leave 2 points on the table here for no reason.
Yeah, but I'm assuming ultimately people are going to take 8-point towns and take favor tiles. Presumably, yeah, there'll be enough cult movement that won't actually be a concern. But you are right. We got to make sure not to leave behind a couple points. Otherwise, our early talks where Fatty is suggested halflings are going to be very strong, and I think that's probably correct. They inherently make victory points. They can dig easily. Because we're going for just the highest total score, we don't really care if one faction is behind a bit if the rest are super explosive too. So yes, we could definitely kind of have a helper faction going on.
I think Darklings similarly are the table can pretty easily feed Darklings around one sanctuary, which is just really good for making points and helping others dig out towns. And around one sanctuary, Darklings are gonna put up a high scoring game and have a handful of priests to throw around for others if they want.
Yes.
Yeah. The main thing about Darklings though is that they dig with priests, so getting access to be able to dig for your neighbor for other factions, you kind of need to have some sort of shipping upgrade or just have everyone really close by. It's a bit less efficient than halflings, but it also works. If you have a gray neighbor, it could be double leased and just dig around for him and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think generally we obviously the way the color wheel works, you're gonna need to have at least 2 factions with a color neighbor, right?
Yeah, and those are the best.
Brown and black are the best ones to generally do that. They play the
game. We're not putting in witches and engineers.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I was thinking about actually is that this is actually the time when witches and engineers might work better than you think. We've always had those theories, right? Of the engineers get to take the east and witches take the west or something, right? This is the time where we could actually force that, right?
That is true. You can still force them not to take each other's hexes, but I think their natural town area probably still interacts too much. And yeah, clearly maximizing towns is slightly important here too, right? We're collectively making 11 or 12 towns probably.
Yeah.
Probably? Well, I guess I wonder how much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
How
witches also have inside scoring as well with a 5-point making towns, and the stronghold is 3-6 dwellings. So
Yeah.
you like witches.
I do.
Well, something I wanted to point out about the towns is like, I think I saw some discussion, people talking about like, oh, like everyone can push for 3 or 4 towns, but like there's only 14 towns in the game,
Yeah.
and
Some of them are
is
bad.
pretty bad. Like,
Yeah.
shipping towns are maybe kind of bad depending.
There's
so
still
anyways, like,
there's still 6 or 7 points, like, but
They're
you're
fine, but,
you're
like-
right. Yeah, it's not really that important to stretch for 4 towns, and every faction going for it is probably wrong, right? Like, one faction's not gonna have Earth 1, and building all those dwellings might not really matter that much depending on the track and pass tiles.
Theoretically, that faction should be the digger faction, like halflings without Earth 1, but Earth 2. Earth 2 would be like a lot better, in my opinion, as halflings.
Something I was thinking about there is swarmlings. I think like if we need one faction to go for 2 towns, be a digging faction and not take Earth 1, that says swarmlings to me.
Oh, that's too. That works too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Probably should have a swarmlings just rush water 1, air 1.
So we're doing like darklings, swarmlings, halflings, engineers, or dwarves, like something like that.
Probably. I think at this point we
think-
probably can launch the game and.
Yeah. Let's just do that. Stop wasting time.
And Swarmlings already have 32 points of VP from the contracts. Since they have F1
they're guaranteed. The other ones I was thinking about, like witches,
Oh.
engineers.
Round 4 digs, round 5 towns, gents.
Oh.
This is a fun setup. We were talking beforehand. I was saying like, I hope we get a fun setup. This is it.
No
This
big
might
building
just be,
tile. It's almost
like, the high
perfect.
scoring. Like,
Wow.
This is like in the 80th percentile of like scoring setups.
Yeah, temples early. Like this is a pretty good track. It's
no big building tile.
Yeah, no big building tiles, a bit annoying. I think it's still a little awkward in terms of maximizing like trading posts, but
No big building tile really sucks actually, because like swarmlings I had said were good for this. Like darklings round one sanctuary. Good.
I agree. You were talking about darklings round one sanctuary, and it's still possible, but it's a lot. It's much more awkward. It's less clear if it's worth it, especially with the track. Like I wonder.
Double temple darklings, guys. What are we talking about? The track points. You can build a sanctuary in round 3 before digging up around.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think
I want to see 8 temples.
I think you still. I think this is still pretty swarmlings friendly, besides the dwellings at the end, but the track looks fine.
Oh. I actually think the dwellings at round 6 for swarmlings is like where you want to see them, because like. You're not building many dwellings. You can anyway. The way I tend to play swarmlings when I see round 6 dwellings, I just ship a bunch and just build late. But we don't have to.
Well, I mean, at that point though, you're spending 5 resources for 2 points, so like you're coming out ahead.
I'm taking Earth 1 in those scenarios, but like I'm not taking Earth 1 swarmlings here.
Yeah. No, that okay. Yeah, in general, yes, I agree. But yeah, I agree. This game doesn't seem so. Yeah, I mean, my instincts, I think, are still something like Darklings, Halflings, Engineers, Swarmlings, but we've not discussed if we're supposed to shoehorn in Fakirs, if...
I mean, it's 2 ship tiles for them, so...
Yeah, but they can use the priest. Yeah, the priest and the dwelling tile and the 6 coin tile. The rest are,
We also can be pretty friendly about getting people onto the tiles we want. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. So seat orders, like if we think about the color wheel, like do we want to? We definitely need halflings. I think like it's around 4 digging. We can have and then towns. Like halflings can just spend round 4 just making town space for people.
Yeah.
On temp ship tile, let's say with a ship upgrade, and then just be like, hey, you need a gray hex? Here's a gray hex. Oh, you need a yellow hex? Here's a yellow hex.
Yeah.
So I don't think yellow really makes much sense though. Even though it's fakirs and they have internal scoring, I think the gray, brown, black trio is really just high scoring on like.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted internal scoring, we could just pick dwarves.
Yeah,
Which
we
are
could
probably a
put
little better than
dwarves as
fakirs
well.
and like make the color wheel line up better, anyways.
Okay, but so I thought about this, right? But dwarves versus engineers, I feel like engineers are still the better pick. But is there an
Well,
argument
that's
for
what
dwarves?
I mean. It's like
Oh, okay.
I think dwarves are better than fakirs, and I think engineers are better than dwarves. Right?
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
in
okay.
general, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's just why. Like fakirs wouldn't be bad in a vacuum, but like, like we're probably never picking them.
What about dwarfs dig bomb? Like push priests to fire?
Yeah, get a bunch of work. I think I think some maybe we can get. What about mermaids though? Like ship VP, dwelling scoring, just towns round 5. Like, are we still thinking swarmlings, or is there any chance mermaids make sense here?
Well, so I think the follow up to that is our halflings actually like. I think we do have to loop into now like who's taking Earth 1 and who's not. Swarmlings are handy because they would not take Earth 1, but do halflings really want to take Earth 1, or are we content with them just going like Earth 2 and fully committing to the digging into town lines, at which point, yeah, mermaids with Earth 1 look totally fine here.
Yeah. Maybe mermaids D5 H4 and we go gray and black and brown.
Well, something else I just also want to throw out. I don't love the mermaids thing. Just mostly because I think swarmlings are pretty handy. The other faction I was thinking about a lot pregame was chaos magicians. Like chaos magicians are like the faction obviously that like needs to get an explosive start and then can have an absurd economy late game. And this track seems to reward an absurd economy late game. They can like advance their digging. They can be guaranteed the center town. You know, like.
Well,
are we putting gray?
I was gonna say we can guarantee the center town if we don't have a gray faction, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I mean. So
Okay.
I think like potentially in place of gray. Like so I think we're saying like halflings, darklings are a gimme, right?
Okay.
Swarmlings, a gray faction, and then I think chaos magicians like should be potentially up there as, you know, another consideration possibly in place of a gray faction.
Okay.
The other thing I think we should think about, I guess, is like specifically planning out the bonus tiles and like the round ones, right? Like
the round 1 is awkward here. There's no 2 worker and there's no started spade, so I agree. I was just looking at that. Starts are actually a little awkward here.
Yeah, so let's like figure out how we, you know, okay, so there's like, you know, temp shipping, for example, is an interesting one. It's like, can we put in a faction that can like get a strong opening given temp shipping?
I mean,
like maybe right is witches like dwelling rushing on the table here with around 4 digs.
But not every are we how hard do we want to hit the round 4 digging? Like, do we need multiple factions on advanced digging? I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, I kind of.
I just mean like witches dwelling rushing is just generically really good, and they have inherent scoring.
Yeah.
That part.
And like, and it get like again, given we have limited bonus tiles to make good openings with, having someone be able to do a good opening with temp shipping is really valuable.
Okay, so like witches, halflings, CM, and darklings, like something like that.
Yeah, you could have like witches could do like a dwelling rush opening with single spade.
Yeah.
Darklings could be eyeing 2 workers to get sanctuary.
Okay.
Halflings take double dig. Halflings could be taking the trading post worker tile and getting double dig to open temple 4 dwellings.
Yeah, okay. Right? And then leave that TP tile for witches. Build 4 TPs in round 2.
Yep. Yeah, somehow try to force them to get a coins action or something.
Yeah. I like the witches idea.
Yeah, same.
I like witches and halflings working together here for the digs and the towns. Now the other 2 are a bit awkward. Like darklings and CM don't really interact positively together, but I guess we can find a way to make it work.
Yeah. So my only slight hesitation there is how the town space works for all those factions.
Yeah. You could the last one could be swarmlings. Swarmlings kind of stay out of people's way, and Swarmlings could just open Stronghold Temple with like no power action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, like because we've got halflings taking double dig, we've got witches taking single dig, we've got darklings taking workers. We need a faction that can like generate an opening without a good bonus tile and without a power action.
So you're thinking of a 4 in a row situation here. Like we have green, blue, brown, black. That's kind
Yeah,
of
but again,
odd.
I mean, we can stay out of each other's way.
Sure, but like
Yeah.
there's not enough hexes where like
Yeah,
people we're gonna want some hexes and like we're gonna be crammed together.
I agree. I
Yeah,
lean
yeah.
towards that's not quite right.
Nah, Swarmlings maybe hit 5 points
It's
per
either
track
witches or
per
swarmlings,
round.
I think.
I agree that I think Swarmlings are really good here, but I guess, yeah, I sort of get what you're saying, though, about it does look like we would really prefer some faction to actually want Tempship, because otherwise the start is a little gross here to actually get going.
Yeah, it's I when I see temp ship, I think like nomads on double dig or like witches or mermaids. That's like I see temp ship and I want to be one of those factions.
Is there an option for us to force halflings into double temple and give double dig somewhere else? And is that good?
I mean, I think we need like for a worker round, or for a spade round, I think we just want halflings to start on
temple
as
for
many
dwellings.
as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I think we all agree that halflings should be in, and which seat they are, I don't think really matters because they can do double dig with pretty much like we can just give them the power at some point.
Yeah.
So if witches take them ship, also don't have to be in seat 4. Like we can just leave them. Like everything we decide here is just. What if witches got? No, I was gonna say double dig, but that doesn't make sense. Um, so brown and green are good, but that probably removes gray. That removes gray from the equation for sure, and also makes swarmlings a bit weird.
Well,
I think.
so we can go back to Eric's crazier theory of, is it possible that green and gray can coexist? I think I still lean towards probably not, but
It's possible.
I
Like
think
if
the massive sandwich that I suggested honestly coexists better.
yes.
Because swarmlings just aren't taking black and green hexes in mass, right?
yeah,
Like they're like we just play 7 structure swarmlings. They're not
yeah,
actually like a factor in taking hexes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean we can
So
try
we've
it.
already established that like brown and black are gonna coexist pretty well. Swarmlings don't get anyone's way. Like we just don't have swarmlings on D5, right? And then witches get the easy center town. They get, like
Yeah, I guess the
North Town.
only mildly awkward thing is what swarmlings are gonna be way in the
west, like
but just
D2,
by
H2.
themselves.
We put swarmlings down on H2. We do like G6 H2 swarmlings or something.
I really like the nomad track though. It's temple 4 dwellings with tempship and taking priests, and then score TPs and then big building. And I think nomads is scoring on every round pretty hard.
But with no inherent scoring, is nomads actually good? I mean, like they're fine, but
I think they can score 3 towns in the round 5.
I think they're fine. I don't know.
Just
Like I would pick nomads here in a game in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Like
I fully agree. Regular game, but yeah, I'm not actually sure that for the high score challenge they're the right pick, but I don't know.
Okay,
right,
I'm gonna be
one of nomad's strengths here would be like, oh, they can easily win network, right? Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nomad starting temple 4 dwellings like is fine, but like again, what are they really going to do with that economy? Yeah, they could hit some round 2 trading posts, but how many can they really hit? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna be the timekeeper here. We've already been discussing for a while, so I don't know if we're aligning on some factions because we still need to play this thing out. Like this theory crafting is cool, but
no, you're right.
I think this is the hardest part.
It is kind of the hardest. I agree. The start is kind of the hardest, but also you are right. We're gonna have plenty of other decision points that we're gonna try to be min maxing, and we probably should keep moving. Okay, so I think we're mostly agreed, like, there's no realistic option where we're leaving Darklings or Halflings off the table.
Right.
Okay.
And also, or like seat order doesn't matter too much here, given that we can finagle things however we want, right? Like,
Yeah, it's not
right, like
it's not the most
we
important
can,
thing.
in first seat you can get any pass tile.
Sure, it's still leech order. Like that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
matter, but if we're trying to feed a certain faction slightly more, so. But I agree with it. I'm trying to figure out the factions though. I think.
Yeah, so maybe Darklings in first seat because we want them to get the most leech.
Do
so
we?
that they can try to open Sanctuary.
Okay, so that was my follow up. Are we trying to get them to open Sanctuary, and if so, how? Like, we're going to let them take a workers action and convert
priest to earth,
or convert priest to worker and another 3 power to worker,
something like that.
Or maybe double temple is better.
I think double temple is just better because it's 2 coins cheaper and it just hits the trap harder. Like we're leaving 9 points on the table if we're not double templing.
And it gives leech.
That's true.
And gives more leech because it's more upgrade.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, double temple for Darklings in my opinion.
Okay.
And then Halflings just take double dig and temple for dwellings with Earth 2. Witches go dwelling spree, and I still kind of like CM honestly. If they can start on D7 and we can have the E9, D7, E10, F5 situation going, then they can just ship to the center. I kind of like CM as well, but if we want to keep Swarmlings in, I'm fine with it as well. Both of them.
Oh, wait, interesting. So you're saying we give witches the center town.
Yeah, and just
CM kind of go towards the northern town and then later expand elsewhere because we just let them, and we have a helper faction to carve out CM town space wherever the hell we want.
Yeah, we have halflings to be helpful instead of like blocky.
The follow-up there is, what is CM's opening? They're going to be the ones on witches are going to dwelling rush. See, this is what's awkward, I guess.
Yeah, that's awkward. Yeah, so forget CM. Let's just put in Swarmlings and see how that happens. It's going to be trickier for CM, I think, to find. I'm not sure it's going to be trickier, but it's, I don't know. Swarmlings can do Swarmlings things.
Yeah, I agree. It does feel like Swarmlings just do Swarmling things. And then we're gonna try witches on Dwelling Rush.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm open to it all. I think that's fine.
All right. Okay, so go ahead, select a faction. Darklings, I guess. So they TP first, and then we just upgrade. See, that's the thing, is only one person's gonna upgrade into Darklings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter how that happens.
Yeah,
it's actually a little tricky to get them enough leech to double temple even.
Without Gray, I agree.
All right, so we're back to faction
We can
selection.
figure it out. I think we put in Darklings and then Halflings, right? Like that's a gimme there.
I don't know if Darklings makes sense though. Like,
what if you put if you dig F6 with Darklings first move? If you let witches down and give everyone leech.
Well, then they're not opening.
Yeah, they are. No, Darklings make F6 green with their first move.
Since you don't need a priest for the sanctuary.
But they need the priest. Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna need the priest for the sanctuary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, sorry. So here I think we, in terms of pass tiles, we've got halflings on trading post worker. We've got witches on temp ship.
Yeah.
We've got swarmlings probably just on a coins tile.
Yeah.
Like 6 coins, and then we've got Darklings can take priest actually, and so then if they get a workers action and go 2 priest to 2 workers, they open double temple, no problem.
Yeah.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, I think that's the way. If you want to do this matchup, that's how we do it.
And so if Darklings are first seat, halflings are seat 2.
Yeah.
We start like E5, E6. They both give each other enough leech to take the power actions they need.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it like that.
Okay. So Darkling seat 1.
Yeah. And then halflings. Colas?
Yeah, sorry. I'm handing the baby over. What is it? Seat 2?
I think we said halflings and then swarmlings and then witches.
Okay.
Alternatively, too, we could also. It's like it doesn't seem that bad to open Darklings with like Temple 3 dwellings into another Temple round 2 into Sanctuary. That's also
Yeah,
pretty
that's also
reasonable.
good actually. Yeah.
Seat 3
Oh yeah, no auction.
witches. I guess
Yes.
my question is, do I want to play witches or swarmlings? Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I think it's too hard to tell what matters.
Witches are probably having the longest round either way.
Yeah, and they're not really giving anybody leech this round, which is the only sad part. But
I'm just doing witches.
yeah, I think that's fine.
I'll be swarmlings.
Congrats.
I just don't want to play swarmlings.
Very good, guys. This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be
There's no
fun.
way.
Who would have thought that we would have picked a massive color sandwich?
There's no way this works, guys. I'm telling you right now. This is not.
I agree. I feel like we screwed up somewhere, but I don't quite know where yet. But whatever.
We
E5
have a
Darklings.
hint
Yeah.
I should have bulleted.
I think we're good. I'm still happy about this.
Okay, well, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
E6,
okay, like what's
F5?
gonna be wrong here? Like,
Nothing's
E6
wrong. Yes.
The main thing I'm hesitant about is that the early leech doesn't look great, but maybe round 2 there's going to be giant leech parties and it's all going to be fine and dandy.
There's no way these are the 4 factions the other crew picked. Like there's no way.
That's what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to F4.
E9,
Sure.
I guess. Okay, so I'm where am I going? G6?
So that messes with
the
Witch's towns. Yeah, see, I also was thinking about this too, right? Actually, like we have kind of issues for you in that.
Well, no, not really.
No. G6 is great, right? So you do G6, Witches still have 4 hexes for a town, and Darklings.
They go to the north. They go to the north, of course.
Okay, so I go G6. Darklings are going E10, right?
But okay, here's the bigger issue. And then halflings are starting H7 actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. There it is.
And I'm going H8, I11, I10.
Yeah.
I think this actually works out pretty well, and like that's going to be a big leech party down there for swarmlings and halflings.
4 towns in that friendly continent with 4 colors in a row. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going G6 and D2, I presume. Or do I leave D2 open for Darklings and I could just go H2 by myself? Because it doesn't really matter. I can just go H2 and find.
Yeah, I think you do just go H2.
That way, Darklings can go up E4, D3, C1, and just take this. When they're round 6 dwellings and they're gonna run out of space, we let them have the western part here, and I'll just go H2.
Yeah, I think that's fine. The only argument for D2 is just if you want neighbors over there, if you want.
I don't care about neighbors. I just need the neighbor on the first go.
Yeah, I think nobody's there in time for him to be giving us important leech.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go G6 and then H2. Cool.
This one, I think I'm just going E9 because there's a possibility of getting a little bit of leech.
Yeah, well, in round 2 you're going to get some.
Also, if Darklings are going double temple, I need you because I'm going to E10, right?
Yeah. Alternatively, we were talking that you can just give up the 1 point to start on Temple 3 dwellings and then just TP Temple.
No, we talked about that.
You still need somebody on E9 regardless. So.
Yeah. No, actually, the Temple 2 dwelling sounds probably smoother.
Yeah. So H7
like digging down to F7 to like be a neighbor for swarmlings while they're building their strongholds, like just more leech all around.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I take 6 coins, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unless we want 4 coins so that you have the cult step to stall, but I don't think it matters.
Well, it's also a bit like that cult step on for cult reward perspectives. But
I think getting 6 coins is just better. Like we just want to inject like resources into the game, right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The hardest part actually about the past tiles that we picked are that it's hard to missing 2 workers. I think lowers the score by a surprising amount, and missing starting spade actually I think hurts too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. Okay, here's what I'm realizing though. I love this opening for witches. I get to C5. Like I get to be in 4 town spots. Right. We've got center town. We've got east town. We've got north town, and then halflings can help dig out a south town. And so like in round 1, I can have my 4 town spots like, and I never have to get shipping again.
Yeah.
And I've got neighbors in all of those.
Mm.
I've got potential neighbors in all of those spots. I've got like people to help me dig it out in all those spots.
Yeah. Yeah, that is actually true. You might only be able to build 2 trading posts next round, but
So you think
We'll see if I can get
tile
some
is
6
best
coins.
here? And not
For the
not
extra
keeping coins?
worker. I think for the extra worker, yeah, it's better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as priest. Like you can turn that thing into it, but Darklings
Yeah.
want to build dwellings. We said so. Then
Yeah,
that priest is important for him.
Yeah. All right, I need to feed halflings leech more than anything else.
You could first action dig F7. Be adjacent there for when swarmlings upgrade, and then you could let halflings upgrade first and then upgrade E5.
Am I opening Earth 1?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
So then I'm giving up 2 points by dwelling first.
Yeah, just TP. I think halflings will get the power that they need. It doesn't matter. I'm upgrading twice as well. So if
I
they
agree.
TP
You're
when it's
clearly
seven-
you're clearly gonna get there. So
But like, do we want this? Well, halflings can make a 4 hex town in the center. Like nobody's taking D4. So like we don't care where the first temple happens for sanctuary purposes. So
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
so they can just temple H7 and then I'll feed them. Yeah, the Darklings would go for Earth 1 and be like the most boring, greedy, points greedy Darklings you can be, Ryan. Which goes against every fiber of your being usually, but like.
yeah. That's part of the fun of this challenge. Who is we never discussed who's skipping water 1, and I still don't really know that, but I don't know. It's worth figuring that out right now.
So we skip. I mean, I'm upgrading E6, right? Since I'm getting a lot of Legion Center.
Yes.
No, you're upgrading H7. I'm building my stronghold.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
That's more because you have 2 upgrades. I have 2 upgrades, and Darklings only have the 1 now.
But I need the leech, right?
Oh, you need the leech. Okay, well, okay, this is fine. Don't undo. This is.
I think this is fine because
yeah,
I will get
you'll be digging and building G5, so some leech goes around there anyways, and then maybe you're building a second temple next round anyways.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, one thing I didn't think about. So witches are doing dwelling rush, and we threw in swarm lanes. So do we have 2? Are we leaving an Earth 1 on the table, or it's going to be a late Earth 1 for the late dwelling round?
Well,
Swarmlings could also take Earth 1, right? I think we're just saying Swarmlings are stronghold temple here, right?
Interesting. And then they could build late dwellings, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what we do.
Okay.
I'm just single digging C5, right?
How many TPs do you get on witches next round? Maybe you can upgrade.
Are witches double digging? Why would witches not? Oh no, halflings are double digging.
Halflings. Yeah, that's why. I agree. I think single dig, which go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna TP here.
I'm Russian.
I wonder if there's some reason for me to stall. Maybe we should be counting actions because like witches passing for 6 coins is probably good.
Well, I thought about that, but like counting actions looks. I do slightly agree. We have to actually manage to play the game. So,
am I going to Earth 2 here? I guess.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I mean, Earth 2 into Earth 1 next round.
Yeah, temple for Earth 1 next.
Oh, this feels illegal to leave F3.
This feels illegal.
Oh yeah, it does feel illegal. Wait, sorry, I missed this. Why? Wait, we didn't have halflings aren't just rushing Earth 1?
No,
I
Earth
thought
2
we were
might just be
taking
more
Earth
points.
2.
Wait, what?
Well, maybe Earth 1 and then Earth 2 actually.
That's true. Yeah.
Earth 1 and then Earth 2. Yeah, we need points, guys. Let's.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can he undo after I accept this power?
No, it's too late now.
Okay, we lost 2 points.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
fine. I gave you the leech.
Well, at this point, maybe Earth 2 is better. Like, get the extra worker power.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't either.
It's probably
find
not that. Like, I think just having the general game plan now,
Yeah.
like, sets us up a lot more than 2 points here or there.
I agree.
Okay, so stronghold, and then I'm taking no power action, right? I'm not lengthening my round. Don't we want witches on oh no, they won't have the power for the coins action. Okay, I'm just gonna stronghold.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to get witches coins in some fashion, although witches on the dwelling scoring tile also looks reasonably...
Super, yeah.
Mhm.
Depends how many
There's maybe
TPs
enough worlds where I can get fed enough leech for coins. We'll see.
Yeah.
in round 2, maybe, yeah.
Because like I'll have a chance to like do some, like I can upgrade F4 and then halflings can upgrade F3. Like,
Yeah.
True.
yeah, so yeah, we need to. We should probably. This was the thing I was going to mention beforehand, but I forgot to. We should try to get the coins action in round 1, right? Like that's just injecting economy into the game.
Well,
You wanna
Swarm...
inject-
I was gonna say Swarmlings can take it, but is that...
Yeah.
Do they need it? I guess they eventually kind of need it, usually, to hit the Sanctuary.
Into advanced digging and shipping, like.
What if
Because I think we
Swarmlings-
want Swarmlings to, like, Swarmlings are maybe our one that are going to abuse the shipping tile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Because they are having 3 hexes. Every hex square.
All right, I just realized I'm supposed to delay here though, because somebody definitely should be passing on to Swarmling's 6 coin tile. But I don't have. I guess I'll have to
just
do this.
I have just one move after. I'm templing.
Well,
and then,
we're talking about you taking the coins action, but I can still dig and build separate later. Okay, yeah, I'll send those.
So am I taking coins or am I? Yeah. The priest is also good. Like the priest is 2 coins. It's more cult econ.
Are you
Yeah,
upgrading
sending a
E9
priest
by the
to
way?
air isn't that bad.
Priest to air seems decent.
You're putting up 2 more dwellings, or are you building 1 TP?
Witches are building the dwellings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can build 1 more. You can build 1 at TP. And skip 1 dwelling.
I don't know if that makes much sense economy-wise, especially with the track. Part of the allure of witches building all their dwellings, as Eric said too, is like we don't need witches to actually... Witches never need shipping again this game, if they just...
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking 5-1 here, since...
What did you say? I didn't hear it.
I'm actually thinking 5-1 then instead, but I don't know if I'm gonna get enough coins.
For the
Yeah,
temple? I think witches pass onto the dwelling scoring, and then
I agree. I think witches go into dwelling scoring, and I think the 5 coins and 6 coins winds up with darklings and halflings.
yeah, exactly. Especially, but if and then I like nobody takes 7 coins, but it's fine. Okay, so
I kind of think Swarmling should be taking 7 coins. I think we're gonna like with an Earth 1 rush from Darklings and Witches dwelling rushing. Like we need to inject coins into the game. And
yeah, but my
Swarmling's opening temple.
Well, okay, at the very least, just let him temple, right? Like the only person taking coins is him, and like
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean temple now. Yeah.
What favor?
I think I like the Earth 1 into Water 1 round 3.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because I'm warming. Well, I guess it's tricky. Part of the allure of that is like it allows you to actually build dwellings in round 6 for points. I don't know how much we're actually going to have you do that though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And
I kind of think Water 1.
And then just let the Earth 1 for the witches later, or even Swarmlings later, I guess too.
We can also take it later.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm with that.
Okay, so Water 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a leech for the priest action, Nerd Cube, if you want to send it to air.
I don't think so. I think I'm trying to get a coins action.
Okay.
So a lot of people want coins actions, but you think we should feed it to witches next round?
We'll see, I guess. I don't know.
If the tiles, if halflings and darklings end up with 5 and 6 coins, then maybe it makes sense. Yeah. So I'm just going water 1 is the call here because I can get earth 1 super late or not, and it won't matter by that point.
Yeah.
I'm just passing points basically. So water 1, air 1, sort of normal swarmlings things. Okay. Water 1.
Okay, but yeah, so I do think I'm still kind of with you, Eric, that Swarmling's taking a coins action here kind of makes sense. So I think I'm digging and not building.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can get my tile.
Yeah.
So we all have coins.
Yeah.
That gives you enough, Ryan, to afford the second temple next round.
Yeah, the Sanctuary in round 3 is probably going to need the coins action, though.
But that one will fall to you, I think, by then.
Yeah, we can do that. Halflings need coins though too. Or are halflings just passing? Or are halflings just passing out to round 4?
Halflings are passing on to the 5 coins, which I guess it's a little awkward because it's not quite enough for their next temple, is it? But it's pretty close.
Who will send the priest to?
And then, do halflings even need coins really in round 3?
Wait, Colas, just to clarify, I think we are not playing for cult rewards whatsoever.
No.
Is at least my thought.
I don't know if that's.
Do not care about these cult rewards.
I don't know if that's fully true. Like halflings next round have an extra priest, right? Like because if they're opening temple, I think halflings sending priest to fire next round is like totally fine.
With the cult step.
With the cult step
on fire.
Would that be nice?
It would be a mistake to neglect the cult economy, Eric. Like it's like there's 2 spades, there's a bunch of workers and coins. Like clearly we're going point scoring favor. We need some.
I slightly agree with him though that I think it's easy to overvalue cult. Like part of why cult economy is quite good is in regular games is partly because it's also points, but here with the points not mattering, like. Clearly exchanging a priest for like 2 workers, good deal for halflings.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Most other factions trading priests for what we're getting, especially digs, I don't think is important.
Okay, well, for me,
if halflings pass on to 4 coins and a cult step, send priest to fire, cult step fire, great. But like, it's just like if you have a better thing to do with that priest. Like I'm never taking a priest action this game. Right, unless I need it to advance my shipping in round 6 or something. But like, I'm never taking a priest action to send a priest to a cult. That feels
yeah. Sorry, I agree with that. I agree that I think we're basically not touching the priest power action.
Okay, well then, I mean, okay, we'll talk about it later. So I'm taking coins. Who's double digging next round? I need to put down a dwelling.
You can. I don't think the rest of us are. I don't think the rest of us are touching double dig. Basically,
for the rest of the game, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a TP on H7, so you will get the leech.
Oh, I have enough power. I think I can. I'll have enough power. I think Darklings can build a temple on F7. You both of you don't need to be feeding me. I think Halflings putting their second temple on F3 to give witches power on F4, I think is good.
Yeah, I agree. Halfling's second temple on F3 looks really useful to where we need to feed some leech.
That way, Halflings can send Priest Fire first move, then Witches TP on F4, and then Halflings start the upgrade on F3.
Yeah.
And you'll get a bunch of free power from... Well, a bunch. You'll get some free power from me building around H7 pretty much all game.
So am I passing onto dwelling scoring?
How many TPs are you building?
I think it's dwelling
I've
scoring.
only got 2 neighbors right now.
Two neighbors.
Yeah, I think it's dwelling scoring partly just because I think 3 coins are better for you than a worker, but...
Yeah, that's true.
That gives me enough coins to do 2 trading posts and hard dig down a dwelling.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, I get a coins action, I could temple for water 1. I don't know.
I think multiple TPs next round, and you don't need to rush. Oh, I see. You could try to temple water 1 and then build another. Ugh.
Why are you so disgusted?
Yeah, no, that might be right. That's why. The other thing for the record is I, as Darklings, can dig F6 for you. I don't know if that's helpful, but I don't need the priest next round.
That's
Yeah, it's
always
true.
helpful.
Yeah. So,
You're saying if we can get me coins and you can dig F6.
E6. Sorry, I did
green.
say F6, right? Or yeah, it's E6, right? Or no, it is F6.
No, it's
Oh god. Okay.
F6, yeah. So if you can dig that green and I can get coins, then I can build 3 trading posts. So the trading post tile is better.
How many dwell? Well, but wait, it's still 5 dwellings on the board, right? Or no?
It'll be.
It's still
I
5
think dwelling
dwellings.
style,
Okay.
dwelling style,
Yeah.
and temple for water 1 with the coins, and then the extra dwelling from halflings darklings dig sounds good. No, like 5 coins
Sure.
plus 3 plus 7. That's enough. TP
Yeah,
temple, TP dwelling.
Dwelling tile.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
I think dwelling tile.
and I can take TP tile because I have nothing better to take, unless darkling want the workers, the worker, single worker.
No. I want your 6 coins
Not
very.
my tile.
I want
So
your
I'll
6
take-
coins very badly.
I can actually take ship VP and just like advanced shipping next round.
Yeah.
It's even better. It
Yeah, we
gives me
gave
the
you
power for double dig.
It gives you the
and-
power, and we've already your priests aren't needed yet, and we gave you coins. Yeah, I think that
It
works.
does. One priest to air does make my life a lot easier in terms of digs and stuff, though. But because then I can have I11 and
yeah, your town space actually is about to be an issue because you're gonna make a town early if we're not careful.
Yeah, exactly. So I can split my builds in both of them because I'm just gonna be building 1 dwelling per round. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes. Like the 5th hex will be when I get my town. Like I10 will be when I get the town. So ship VP or TP scoring? I think ship VP and then TP scoring in the later round when it scores more.
Yeah.
Okay, so ship VP here. I can get a priest action and just advance shipping like as many times as I can.
Well, we still need you to make sure you can afford sanctuary and continuing to build out your town space. So
I think I'll be fine, especially if Eric comes to F6. That's 3 more power and like I double dig TP. I'll see. Maybe just 1 ship upgrade. Let's not be greedy.
yeah, it might only be 1, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So he will build a TP, and I will upgrade next to you. So I will give you coins.
Yeah, exactly.
Coins, yeah. Should I upgrade F4 or E9?
Oh, I see. You could upgrade E9, and then I could upgrade E10, and he could upgrade F5. Upgrading F3 is nice because it helps me, though. But
upgrading F3.
I mean, if witches go F4 and then
I guess I'm
F2,
also letting you come into E6 though. Wait, I see. Yeah, you're later gonna build a dwelling and a TP on E6 to feed everybody.
Yeah, so that feels.
Or
really
F6.
Good.
I keep saying E6. God, sorry, but
yeah.
okay.
You know
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah. I think F4 then, and then halflings, and then yeah, I'll get enough leech through all of that this round.
Yeah, you'll just need the coin, and presumably you're passing first. Or I'm
F4.
I think TP F4.
Yeah.
F4 gives me the.
I just really want to get on with this because chat is absolutely trashing our game right now.
Yeah, I agree. Chat is not. I agree. Yeah, I'm not responding. With everybody on voice, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to talk to chat, so I'm basically ignoring them. Sorry, chat. But yeah, no, they're not happy with many of our decisions.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy. I think we're a little tight on coins here, but I'm glad we got the coins action in the first round to inject some coins in the game. I think we did things good with our passing order.
I agree. I agree. I'm actually pretty happy too.
Okay. Am I just double digging H8 and just building? Or is there anything I need to be doing?
I was thinking maybe you upgrade ship and
then C.
Take F2, E2, I2, and then sanctuary for Earth 1.
What about Like, should we be
So.
trying to get you down another dwelling here, like H3 I4?
Mm,
So never H3, always I3, but
For sure.
yeah, not H3, obviously.
Yeah, but you know what I
I'm
mean.
not
Like,
thinking of brown hex.
if you
So-
turn your priest to a worker, you can dig down.
I agree. I thought about that, but the hesitancy with that, right, is that he's gonna make his town too fast. Then probably because his part of the problem here is like, where is his round 3 trading post?
It's on I11.
But like, so making a town early,
Okay,
then you can get workers for a digging round feels good.
Swarmlings are not digging this game.
You can start putting priest to air at
You're
least.
not?
Swarmlings are not digging this game. Well, not like helping dig in the dig round. The only way dig games work is you finish your towns in round 4, which I think we're clearly not trying to do.
I'm saying
Yeah.
like Swarmlings finishing a round in a town in round 4 gets them 3 workers, which if they get to advance their digging is 6 points, as opposed to the 5 points you get from finishing the round later. So that just feels good.
It could also be just taking double spade on that round, because nobody else is going to want it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Swarmlings want to advance their digging anyways. Like, Swarmlings are a digging round 4 faction. We know this, right?
They can be.
They can
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I get what your point is. If the extra workers are actually being committed to digging.
That's one of the reasons I thought them taking coins in round 1 was pretty good. Is like, all right, now we double dig them round 2, and now.
And maybe they are just freaking towning in like round 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it doesn't feel bad. Like, a town is extra
you-
resources that you can use to advance your digging. 3 more, right? Like, I think 1 early town is fine.
So the new plan is I don't upgrade ship, so I should have been on TP scoring. Because I would have had the worker and I could have saved the priest for a spade or something.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm awkwardly changing a priest to a worker. Because of 1 point in round 5.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like I could just be taking double dig in round 4 because witches won't need digging, halflings and darklings don't need digging.
Okay,
I'll just score 4 points.
so actually, yeah. To be
Okay.
clear, so your original plan is you're gonna dig H8 build. You're gonna advance ship. And then your spade in next round is.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm just really confused about why we're advancing ship here. Like, to get
Points.
3 points on a pass tile. Like, I would much rather send that priest to air, get a power back, use that spade on I11. You know, like, you could finish a town next round. Like, like we can still finish a town and use those extra workers to advance digging. Right? Like, to me, advancing digging and doing digging around 4 is worth a lot more than advancing shipping and throwing away 4 coins and a priest for 3 points right now.
Okay, so
Building
so
a town
priest-
next round is as well. It gives you workers for the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay, so double dig H8 still, but priest to air for the spade.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right? Does this
All
seem
right.
good?
Yeah.
let's do it.
I'm open to this.
I'll send the priest first so I can have the power.
More power to
Okay.
cycle. Yeah, good call. Okay. After all of that, I am digging for witches or not yet.
I think you can TP temple if you want to. Witches need. I mean, that way you get more power when they build as well. I don't think there's a problem with your sequencing. It's just
Okay.
what favor are you taking?
Yeah.
Probably 5-1, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Part of me wants to go Earth 2, but yeah, the coins are tight. But yeah, it's a fun question.
I think Sanctuary next round you take whichever favor you want, but like.
Well, I'm taking
Having
Water
the
1
coins-
next round, right?
Yeah, exactly. So having the coins to build the sanctuary without like and still being able to do other things.
Well, I'm gonna need the workers too, though. Like that's the balance. Like, I'm gonna be short workers for a sanctuary right now, also.
Yeah, but like witches are giving you halflings are giving you 2 more power and witches are giving you 7 power.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot actually.
So it's not that much of a problem. You can take both workers and coins. unless we want workers to go to halflings. But then, yeah, you can 3 power to a worker if that's really necessary.
No, I think you're right. I think I go fire 1, and actually I aim for the workers and the coins next round. And that
It would
allows
make
me
sense.
to go sanctuary plus a dwelling.
Yeah, it would also make some sense to make halflings take the workers' action next round, or even they can take it this round probably. So we need to be taking the
Halflings are getting a lot of leech this round. Yeah, possibly too much. Like 4 for 3. Like it's probably worth it. Well, it's got to be worth it, but
They gotta be worth it.
yeah, it's worth
I've
it.
got a question. Should I be taking water 1 here or earth 1? Question just being like, will I have enough coins to take earth 1? To, you know what I mean?
If you build 2 TPs, then it's
well,
better.
I do water 1 and then.
Oh, actually, yeah, shit. We didn't think about this. Where is your sanctuary town? Oh, awkward.
Wherever there's 4 hexes.
I think I'd take
there.
water 1 and then we figured out maybe next round I'd take earth 1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not sanctuary.
Wait,
You're not sanctuary
I'm
next
not building
round.
a sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
I build another temple. All right.
Okay.
Like if we assume people are doing digs for me, like I have a little bit of economy to spare.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I agree with water 1.
Okay, double dig.
Yeah.
But like what I'm assuming is happening here is like in the dig round, Darklings are digging D7 to green for me. Halflings are digging E7 and D5 to green for me. Maybe halflings are able to advance their ship and dig H5 to green. Like, I'm assuming in the dig round, like all my hexes are turning green.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're all at your service, basically, is what you're saying.
Right? Yeah, it's like Stormlings are doing their 2 towns and staying out of the way. Darklings and halflings are giving witches 4 towns, right? Like, are like building up enough of an economy to get their digging economy going so that they can get witches 4 towns. Like that's
the only other thing about your 4 town plan, right? Like we really want you to hit 3. You're gonna hit 3 of them in round 5, and then try to get the last one in round 6. And we do also have to have time for you to take fire 2. So you're gonna take water 1, earth 1, fire 2.
Yeah, that's a problem for later.
Okay.
Well. Oh god,
right?
Don't have enough points.
Um,
Why are we all on the same side of the color wheel? This makes no sense.
well, I think this is part of why chat's not happy with this, and I think that's fair.
Oh, I actually want to build another TP here. And put on a dwelling and skip a temple.
Why? Wait, why? I think you're thinking economy.
Yeah.
Right, like you're gonna build 2 towns and then dig all of my hexes green, and that's all you're doing this game.
Yeah, I know, but
like you don't need points.
We all want to do a bit more than you're having fun here because you know you're getting 4 towns and
we are getting 4 towns.
We are getting 4 towns.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the trading post is just like spending 2 workers and sacrificing a worker income. That's a lot of points. I mean, yeah, I know it's 3 points and like some coins, but like you don't need coins. Like,
am I taking Earth 1 though?
Yeah.
I think so, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One point, yeah.
I especially with round 6, like yeah. Also, like surely we're pushing halflings to find a 3rd town somewhere. I don't know where yet, but well, God, maybe it's not happening. I don't know, but
maybe B2, B3, or is it Darkling space?
Yeah, see, actually, yeah, that's this is what I began realizing too. Is like I thought about that, but it's actually a little awkward for me to make a 3rd. Well, I guess it's not that awkward. It's gonna have to be a mega dwelling town mostly. Like neighbors are awkward in the north and the west.
I can just dig C2 to green and then take B3. But that yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess if you have well, see, that's right. Like we're acting like halflings have infinite workers in order to do all the digs, but at that point you don't make 3 towns that easily. So
nope.
I don't think halflings are getting 3 towns.
I agree. No. I think halflings should actually probably stick to 2 towns and then just a bunch of late dwellings.
Wherever.
I do think Darklings presumably have to eke out a 3rd town at some point, and it's probably going to be a weird snake in the north, is my guess.
Yeah, the weird northern snake.
Yeah, like we've got this temp shipping that's gonna like accumulate a bunch of coins, and so like in round 4 or 5, like you can just pass on to that.
I take it and then build the stuff that I need in the north. Yeah, I agreed.
Are you taking coin action next round, Rainier?
Yeah, the plan was I'm taking coins and workers probably, which is a little greedy, but and then I think the plan is you can take power actions you want in round 5. Although I guess the problem there is
We want halflings to have workers. Like that's all we care about.
Okay, but I'm about to pass. That cult step was so helpful. Oh my god, I was gonna say I'm about to pass, giving you the coins tile. Oh, that makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
All right. Am I taking this power? I guess I am.
Also, halflings can single dig G4
Yeah.
here with that leech.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
Then I will have 0 coins. But
you'll
I'm
have
taking
you'll have no power, but you'll have my coins style.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
your
I'm
next round
taking.
is just pass, right? Or like double advanced digging or something. Right? Like,
I think halflings want a double advanced digging. We want them to have tempo to be carving spots, right?
yeah.
They need to be
But like, point being,
building.
they're not actually building anything next round necessarily.
They're only building D4 so that they can dig D5 and that they can dig D5 basically.
Maybe digging G4 now, and maybe like advancing ship to start digging some green hexes in the south. I don't know.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going on the TP tile, I guess, because that's the most points for me.
Yeah, no, it seems really good.
Oh, there's.
Oh wait, shit! You need the workers though. Wait.
Ooh.
Swarmlings, right?
I don't.
He's making a town.
I have 5 workers plus 3. That's 8. I need 1 worker, but I can power for it. 3 power to a worker.
Oh wait, we're having you town next round?
If you want me to build a sanctuary, I guess I could either build a sanctuary. Oh no, I can build a sanctuary and a dwelling. Without a town?
I think
No, I
finishing
can't.
the town makes sense.
Okay.
I think so.
Like I said, I still think finishing the town to get your economy going so that you can advance digs and do a couple digs. Like, if you want to advance digs anyways, why not do it round 4?
I don't think I'm going to be digging in any place that's meaningful for helping anyone. So that's why I'm kind of.
I agree. I'm hesitant on it, but I think we're kind of stuck in this path now. Yeah, but I'll agree that I think this is slightly awry. But
Okay, I still think this is my
oh yeah,
pass.
I agree. I agree. It's definitely your pass. It's definitely your pass. My pass is just definitely a priest.
Eric, I want
something like what?
I understand what you're saying. I just think I can just take double spade and dig as many dwellings, and have basically as many digs.
Are you building a TP, Nerkib?
And then also hit the round 5 2
I agree.
towns.
Here's my problem. How many digs do Swarmlings need for the rest of the game?
I need 3 digs.
And you have 1 from occult reward, so you need 2. Like, you're only digging twice more this game. Like, trying to eke out advanced digs in round 4, I think, is the wrong plan for this track, for high score.
But what I'm saying here is, like, Swarmlings are going to end with 1 billion resources at the end of the game.
I'll dig and build dwellings in round 6. Don't worry.
Digging, building dwellings in round 6 is literally, like, break even in terms of scoring, right?
Yeah.
I know, but, like, what else am I doing with my resources?
So here's what I'm saying. What else you're doing is you're investing all of your resources in round 4 to eke out 6 extra points of digs in round 4 or something, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just taking the easy 5 points in round 5, like, that's my problem. But
anyway, we'll see.
You're building TPs, right?
Yeah, he's building TPs.
2 trading posts.
Yeah.
I just wanted to answer like some things that chat's talking about to at least explain our rationale. Like, a lot of people have been trashing on this color wheel. Gonzo was just asking, like, I don't understand the logic between all being on the same side of the color wheel. And I think, like, at least the way I'm thinking about this is, obviously in a normal game, everyone being on the same side of the color wheel generally produces lower scores. But when you're all working together, being on the same side of the color wheel is not necessarily a detriment, right? Like, I think that's the thing that we're exploring here, right? Is if I can say, please give me this hex, then suddenly it's not actually like, we're not actually fighting for hexes. You know what I mean?
No, we're not.
I just wanted to
especially when we have a bunch of helper. Like, we're planning on doing a lot of help digs. I do think the small problem with this is that everybody gets slightly fewer, like, natural color hexes. We're spending a few more resources on acquiring hexes than we otherwise would be. But we have freaking halflings and darklings and swarmlings. Like, acquiring hexes is not really a problem.
And again, swarmlings here, the fact that they're blue is probably a help, honestly. Like, the fact that they're blue and get to sit on G6 and feed people leech is is good, right? Like in some ways, like the color you are, like, yes, you're going to be taking hexes away from some people, but there's also a chance that those hexes are in the middle of things feeding leech to people, which is what we want.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We've been trying stuff, but this witches game we are feeding a lot. This is
We're depending a lot on witches basically saving our score.
yeah,
here.
but this is pretty lovely for witches ending
But
round
it's-
2 with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Temple, two trading posts, 5 dwellings. Like, this is insane. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, like look at this. Okay, yeah, we're in a big sandwich, but Darkling's ending round 2 with 2 temples, 2 dwellings.
Yeah.
Swarmlings have like a reasonable enough Swarmlings thing. Halflings having 2 temples, 3. Like, we're all having absurdly good games.
Yeah, of course we're working together. We should be having a
We need.
No, but
we need.
that's my point. Is like,
Oh,
but
for
my
the
point is,
people
like,
in chat.
chat-
Yeah.
That's talking like we're like bumbling around. Like, oh my god, you picked everything on the same side of the color wheel. What are you doing? It's like, yeah, we're all on the same side of the color wheel, and we managed to have an insane game.
All right, let's just take your 4 coins and a cult step, I guess.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna upgrade digs next round and take worker action. And just put down 2 dwellings.
Whoa, okay. Well, let's talk about that. I was planning on taking the workers, right?
Why? You only need 1 worker, Ryan. Why would you take the workers?
Well, because I also would like to build a dwelling. Economy matters somewhat, right? Or am I not building a dwelling? I guess.
No,
maybe
you.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, you can build it next round.
I guess I could. I get 2 more. I get the same points. Huh? Okay.
You get the same points. It doesn't
No.
matter.
I don't need it for two dwellings. I have enough for 2 dwellings.
No, but you need to be digging a bunch. Like so halflings are getting temp ship next round. That's pretty clear because we want them to from G4 they can make H4, H5. Like they can make the south green.
Wait,
right? That's the plan. I'm just I'm not taking a power action. I think I'm just building dwellings and.
He wants neighbor as well.
Yeah, he wants a neighbor, but that can be I7.
I can put myself on H5 and dig the rest to green.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a sec. So, Fatty, if you're building dwellings, you're going to build dwellings, get a town, and then build a sanctuary off of like a worker town?
I have 5. I'll have 8 workers. So yeah, I need a single worker, but I can make 3 power to a worker and a priest as a worker because I'm.
Okay, so I mean, I'm definitely open to this, but I just need to yell at Eric. If he does this, there's also no way he has enough workers to advance dig and do dig things next round. It's just not happening.
Yeah, do what you're feeling. Do what you're feeling.
So.
I think you have to. I think you have to sanctuary here for Air 1. Like I think that's.
Yeah, I sanctuary Air 1.
And then you clearly have to build a dwelling. So yeah, I think you have to do that. I'm just yelling at the digging plan is not compatible with what we've done, and so I think we're slightly awry on the Swarmling's execution here. But I believe your plan for the round is correct. Yes.
Okay, so I'll just 3 power priest to worker and then sanctuary. But how am I building a dwelling with my power?
Wait.
No, you need to build a dwelling. Sorry, not sanctuary.
You need to build 2 dwellings, finish a town, and use workers.
Okay, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I agree. I think you do have to finish a town this round.
Bummer.
I'm just taking the coins right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking workers again, I guess. I want to send a priest to Earth here because it's a lot of power for me, and I can take a priest again.
Wait.
Or?
It's like, okay, so sending the priest to Earth gets you back 4 power. It costs 6 power to take a priest. So.
Yeah. I think that I don't think halflings need to rush take the workers' first move here. Like they can wait on. What are witches doing? Are you templing again? What's your plan? Sanctuary? What are you doing?
I was thinking about just not doing anything and then passing and advancing my digs.
I think that's a bad plan. We're talking about feeding you a lot of digs. The other problem is if you're advancing digs, hitting 4 towns is like really hard because now you're building 15 network and
That's true.
advancing
You're-
digs.
That's true. Am I doing nothing though? Like, am I just waiting till next round so that I can pass on? I can pass onto the dwelling tile. Next round, I take Earth 1, I take coins, and I just like build everything.
Well, we might want halflings to finally get a coins action next round. Maybe.
Maybe
You know
not
what I
if
mean? Like,
you
I don't
get
have
the
a lot to do this round.
I
Just
agree.
send-
I agree. You don't have a lot to do, but I think that's fine.
push on the button for coin. Just put your cult step on Earth. That's just a coin, and then and also getting you off 0 on Earth.
And then going back onto dwelling scoring seems totally reasonable.
Totally fine, yeah.
I can
so
send a
I'm-
priest to Earth if I don't have anything to do with these priests.
I guess you could send a priest somewhere. I don't.
A priest to Earth
You-
is just 3 coins and a spade for me. That's. I know, Coles, that you were talking about sending the priest to Earth, but I think it might be a little better for me. And then
Yeah.
you don't have to take the priest action, and you can save your power as coins.
He can always send his priest to Earth next round too, because at that. Well, no, they're workers next round. They're workers. Never mind.
Okay, what town?
Gonzo just threw the hardest diss in chat, saying that we would be doing better if we were attempting to compete rather than working together.
What town am I
Shut up.
taking?
I actually think you might be just taking Worker Town, but I don't know if that's right. But also, like,
If Eric wants me to advance digging, then I need workers.
I mean, people eventually are taking Worker Towns this game.
Yeah, because it's the better town on the it's
Worker Town or Cult Step Town is not that bad. It also comes with a worker.
Oh yeah.
3 power.
Yeah, Cold Step is fine, I guess.
Actually, yeah, Call Step is fine too.
Aren't you
A bit of power as well.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
3 power, a coin, and a worker. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Seems decent.
we might as well take those now. Like, if someone's gonna have to take them eventually.
Yeah.
I don't.
My big decision point here is, am I taking a worker's power action to eke out a dwelling this round? And I guess I'm kind of on board with I don't really need the extra dwelling. I might come to regret not building slightly more economy, but
That's I'm not gonna get into this discussion. If you want to build a dwelling, I just feel like 2 workers for halflings is just 6 points. And your dwelling is 2 points now or 2 points later. It doesn't make a difference.
well, it's more worker production now.
Yeah,
Part
worker
of why I'm
production.
interested in it, because if I build a dwelling now, I think
Yeah.
I build. Well, maybe I don't build more dwellings next round. I guess my ideal next round is I'm building E11, E4, D3, C1. 1, 2, 3. I need 4 workers. I will only produce 3.
Take it.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Yeah, do it.
If you think it's right, then do it. That's my call.
Just something to point out ahead of next round. I think halflings being on temp ship next round is really, really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
we
first
agreed.
thing we said.
Yeah. Fatty already said that. I totally agreed.
Yeah, they can go D6 to green, or they could even build D6 to give me a neighbor and then dig B5. Like, yeah, a lot of good stuff that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, temp ship is for sure halflings.
I also agree, potentially the plan of getting on H5 as a neighbor and then digging stuff. Yeah.
Should I take G2 or G4 this round?
I don't think you're taking anything this round, are you?
Yeah, I don't think you're digging this one.
He could build G4 this round. That's not.
I get the workers back.
G4 for
Oh, yeah.
sure, but I don't think a double dig makes sense.
I agree.
Priest to Earth here, is that good?
Not taking it. Yeah, I agree with you, Eric. You're good. Anyhow, I agree. Yeah, I would not I would not take a red hex because sending 2 workers to build a dwelling and committing 2 digs, I think is wrong. But I think one. You also building slightly more economy by getting 1 more dwelling down, I think, is very good.
Yeah. Okay, so new idea. Do I 6 power to 2 workers and save the priest, or do I not care and just convert the priest? Because I'm making 2 priests anyways.
I don't think you care about the priest.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Have more
Workers
power.
mostly from now on.
More power is better.
Yeah, all you would do is send the priest to fire to get it. Like you're only
No, I
converting
would
the
think
priest to
it's what
workers. I guess it's. I guess it is shipping. The one thing we
Yeah.
are doing poorly is we're not. The ship tile is being not used.
But I'm
But-
still getting 2 priest income, so I feel like it's fine.
Yeah, no,
I can
agree.
just ship next round. Nobody wants that tile.
Nobody does. Yeah, maybe. God, yeah. Well, see, then you're not advancing digs, but I think that might be the right plan, actually.
Maybe Stormers are going shipping. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is
I am
actually.
going shipping. So I'm gonna actually save the priest because that shipping tile gives me 3 power. So I'm just
Wait, Fetty. Just as a
Yes.
heads up, though, if you're planning on taking double dig, right? You might not
Yeah.
have enough to take double dig if you do 6 power to 2 workers.
That's also true.
Yeah, I think we also
Yeah.
you also don't have infinite coins going on. I think
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
have
it might be correct to just ship twice for you next round, but
We'll see. So I'm ditching the priest for a worker. That's
yeah, I think that's good.
sanctuary.
I mean, also none of us are taking the priest power action, I guess, so you can always 3 power a priest next round if.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. At least I don't think any of us are. I guess it depends on how much leech I'm taking and getting fed. Maybe I do that, but I don't think so. I was sanctuary in E10, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know.
And yeah, you'll have a neighbor on D7, so you're.
Oh, actually, no.
you're
So yeah,
going-
sanctuary E5 makes way more sense. Yeah, no, that's actually because of neighbors. Yeah.
Give me leech.
Give me lich.
Well, actually, honestly giving you 3 for 2 is also probably better than offering 4 for 3s at this point.
I can't wait to see how much we score because I think the comment was, what was the comment? Like if we were actually playing against each other, we'd be doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any way. We're about to explode these next 2 rounds. It's going to be crazy.
We are
can't
going to
wait,
explode,
dude.
but
Like-
I agree. It'll be interesting to see just where we'll be at. But yeah,
I'd be so interested in seeing like how, like if artificial intelligence got really good at games, like how they would view the setup and be like, okay, this is the optimal line of play. Like how in chess there's like these computers that look far into the future and just be like, oh, this is the optimal move sequence. Like it's clear to me that this is not it. Like
Oh, this is it. I am that.
This is it? this is
No.
the best way to play this game.
yeah, no, I agree. It is actually kind of fascinating because yeah, like it's right. It's like
There's no other move that we could have taken that yields a better outcome than this. Like this is.
I was telling them that I wanted like secrecy before other groups do their attempt. Like we only have one other group today, which is fine. But yeah, like we could use this exact same setup now and just let other people iterate on it, sort of like the fickle setup. And I'm sure you could have people just keep going at it and like.
Yeah, I would be interested in seeing this. Like
Yeah.
co-op setup.
I'm sorry. I'm
instead of,
passing for dwelling, right? Nothing else you don't need me to do.
Yeah. There's no reason for you to spend your resources because
We are
gonna
giving
be
you
fun.
so many hexes for 4 town
Yeah.
witches. Like maybe you are advancing digs at some point. I don't know. Like
My
for the
thought
points
was
at the end, yeah,
We-
we can have
we
redonkulous economy,
well, as I say, we need witches to break 200. The way we're feeding them, yeah.
for sure. Here's a free power for halflings.
Thank you.
Eric, the main question I guess for you is like we're obviously trying to set up your 3rd town. I think for. Oh, sorry.
I think the last town is their northern town. I think, right? The G3 area is much more promising.
Yeah. So what I'm imagining is that I potentially. But here's a thought. The halflings get to H5 pretty early next round.
Yeah.
And then I temple on G3 for Earth 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and that's
aim
your
to put my
sanctuary
sanctuary
town.
there. Is that something like that? Or D6. Or halflings could dig D6, and then I temple there, and they dig B5 to green. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to build a temple for Earth 1, and that temple should probably be in the spot where my sanctuary goes.
Yes, agreed.
I think the H5 line is cool because from H5 they can turn H4. I mean, he can't dig I8 is the problem though.
Right.
I can't.
And I think D6.
No, you can't
being
because
a
it's
D6
naturally brown. You
Yeah.
can't dig it. away from you.
Mm-hmm.
I think getting to D6 might be better because otherwise I don't really have any neighbors up there or any help digging up there. So
Yeah, I mean,
getting
it's going to take
D6
me a
and
long
then
time to
turning
get up
D5
there.
green is pretty good.
Yeah, actually,
That's a good spot for a sanctuary town.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So you're thinking me coming to B5 and I flip B4 and A9 to green?
No, sorry. I think with your first action of the round, if you dig and build D6, right?
Yeah.
And then you just turn B5 green.
Mm-hmm.
That's really helpful, right? Like that's good enough for now. And then together, like the other hexes that are turning green next round are hopefully D7, E7, D5, and maybe some in the south. But like the south one is my last town. We focus on getting me the sanctuary on C4.
I agree. We leave all the south. We leave all the south ones. I agree. Halflings are gonna do D6, B5, D5, E7, and take whatever of G2, D4 they want for themselves.
I'm thinking if I take D4 for myself, so you have neighbor for all 4 hexes.
Oh yeah, that's solid too. Actually, no, you're right. You get way more leech there just as Nerdcube builds around you.
Yeah.
So I'm just passing for ship scoring here.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get 11 power. So
too bad the black faction blocked D4.
yeah,
oh,
stupid black
actually, yeah. Sorry, if you want to power, no, I guess you want to power to coins, right? Yeah, you need coins. Okay.
Yeah, coins. Yeah.
I was gonna say you could take the priest here, but yeah, it's not worthwhile. And then I'm gonna wind up passing for just 6 coins again, I think.
Depends. Maybe I can flip C2 to black if you want it for a sanctuary. So, nah.
Yeah, I can't. No.
You're building western way.
Oh, yeah, I definitely passing for 6 coins. I need so many coins still this game.
Yeah, coins for sure.
Yeah.
That TP tile is mine. Nobody touch it.
Oh yeah, you want the TP tile this next round. I was like, I could maybe make use of that in round 5, but no, you obviously make the
I'll
best
have
use
all my
of it.
TP.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I need to put priest to earth with my first action, and then halflings need to dig and build D6 with their first action. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can temple, because I don't want to build dwellings until I temple.
For Earth 1. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's obvious.
So I'm going priest to earth just to stall basically, and because
just 2 coins and 2 power.
That's fair. Also, somebody has to take a coins power action this round, so
that would be me, I think.
Or me. Never hurts for it to be me.
It does somewhat.
I mean, I actually at this point, is anybody's power for anything besides coins? I guess workers for halflings this round, maybe, but
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Actually, I think basically power the rest of the game is coins. Yeah, so I don't know if it actually matters who takes it most of the time.
I need to double dig. What am I talking about?
Oh yeah, your power is never mind. Yeah, you're
getting points. I'm taking I3. I'm taking I3. That's what.
Yeah, you're getting points and setting up your next town. Yep. Okay, well then, yeah, maybe it is Eric's taking coins. Halflings are taking workers this round. Like, that could be.
That's all fun. Eric is doing everything, and we're just along for the ride.
You're not building I4, right, Fatty? You're just advancing shipping twice?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just going to dig this for you. Whoa. Not like that.
The other way.
I thought I had the right button. All right, we're just going to leave that for a sec.
Cooper was predicting this in chat. He's like, someone's just going to snap and like start playing a normal game here.
Just competitive. Screw the witches. They have it too good.
I mean, imagine a spectator like falls on this game.
It doesn't know what's happening. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, these guys are super slow, first of all, and like, what the hell is this even?
Yeah. Oh, hey, somebody knows how to do it right and fast. Just rubbing it in my face.
Too many bullets.
I'm confident here. People, Gonzo's still giving a shit in chat, but I think
we know you're confident. You've said it a lot of times. I also
I'm just
think
looking at how many workers halflings have. Like, Darklings still get to do 4 digs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 towns coming in a town round or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I agree. I agree.
Oh yeah, true. There's no water one left.
Oh,
Is there
yeah.
Earth one left?
There's an Earth one left.
There is an Earth one left, and
It's for witches.
but witches are taking it right now.
Yeah, good.
Has witches? Oh yeah, witches built one more dwelling after the dwelling rush, but yeah.
Do halflings actually need another favor?
Air one maybe if they make a sanctuary town, they air one, but it's
They don't need a sanctuary though. They can just take D4 and G2.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna skip. I mean,
The sanctuary for might just end up being
A wash because you're losing 4 workers, which are 4 points.
I'm not scoring any TP. So this game.
like the alternative, Fatty, is like building trading posts that are scoring you no points, right? Like a trading post is just
Air one is
negative resources.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. But that
Yeah,
might be their last favor.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, a trading post increases the power of your town by 1 point, and so does a sanctuary. But a sanctuary gets you a favor, which is
Yeah. No, we're not disagreeing. Thanks for reminding me how power value and building works. Thank you. I needed the refresher.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm digging so much this round. Like, that early town made it almost worth it.
Where's your advanced digging, Fatty? I thought we.
Shut up.
Fatty is leading the points. Well, I guess technically I am for a very brief second, but
Yeah, wait till I pass, friend.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I already had counted you ahead.
All right, I'm shipping again.
And I guess the halflings actually might still be in the lead in a sec. They have a bunch of digs coming.
Well, a bunch. Yeah, 4, 5, 7 digs. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, because the priests. God,
Yeah,
the priests don't matter. Yeah.
Can I take the north hexes? The B3 one?
Well, that comes down to if we want you to be the 3rd town dude, which I guess, honestly, actually, wait a sec. Is there a good reason for halflings to, maybe they're taking fire too?
Yeah, halflings could sanctuary fire too next round. That works out reasonably well, and then.
And then you can just take the north right now?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe flip C2 to green, then I get the neighbor.
Yeah, he doesn't have extra dwellings, though. That's the problem.
Sure.
Not enough shipping.
I can flip no shipping. Yeah. I'll flip it to black.
Yeah, I guess because I'll later just be building dwellings for points.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and actually, I don't know that you need to flip C2 to black then. It might still be better for you just to take A6.
Undo!
I'm just kidding.
The snap.
Yeah, digging for other people is weird in TM. Like, you need to make sure
you have to be very careful. That's what I found out too. I was like, I just want to do... But that's what, again, anybody that's watching this game that doesn't know what's going on, very good.
They're like, okay, this is all suspect. All right, I'm gonna bounce out of this round for TP tile.
Do it.
Yeah, you obviously take TP tile. I guess I technically could take ship tile, but I don't. Like that's only worth it if I'm taking ship towns. But like people eventually have to take ship towns.
Aren't you just taking
a coin town?
Like, it's the same. No, you want to keep your priest. Ship down is much better for darklings here.
Are you taking coins, by the way? Nordkeep?
Taking coins? Yeah. I was waiting to see if I got a free power anywhere, but...
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it looks like we're on track for 11 towns, by the way, which means 3 towns don't get taken. So if we're assuming 2 key, and then there's 2
Yuki
other
doesn't
towns that
get
aren't getting
taken.
And
Yeah.
then power towns are worse than ship
Power
towns. Not always, actually.
depending.
Not always, but generally speaking, they are.
But I am gonna need some shipping in round 6 anyhow to build dwellings. So
You might need only one shipping though. Like all the north can be like you don't care really. Well, you kind of want to optimize your digs to build as many dwellings, but
yeah, I guess the pass tiles are just what I'm looking at here, right? So like somebody's
Yeah.
gonna pass for 5 coins. I guess somebody could pass for my 6 coin tile. So if I pass on to 5. The problem is Eric is in the round along. Oh no, Eric, halflings can stall you out. Maybe.
halflings for the dwelling scoring. Yeah, we need to be passing the points around carefully.
Okay,
here
yeah, we need
because-
halflings to be slow. But if halflings are slow, I think they can get on dwelling scoring.
I have at least 6 actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you play it slow. I should be good. I've got like 3 dwellings to build.
Okay, so the real question is, does anybody need to go on to ship scoring, and/or are witches just going on ship scoring because you're going to actually have too many resources?
too much economy, and he needs to spend the priests and coins for ship upgrades.
Yeah, I do have 2 priests next round.
Yeah.
Okay,
And a
I guess
priest
regardless, I should just take 5 coins. I need 5 coins more than I need ship scoring.
Yeah, I think witches ship scoring and then halflings dwelling scoring makes sense because then witches can take priest down and just upgrade ship 3 times. Like he all he's doing is building he's building basically the towns this round. He just needs to sanctuary fire 2 and boom, 3 towns. Almost. So
Yeah.
I think I'm taking this.
Well, you still need, yeah, as I'll say, yeah, you gotta turn that still too, but yeah.
What other hexes are you turning brown or building on this round, right? Like
I was thinking B3.
I think he builds B3 and turns A6 brown.
what about hexes in the south for me? Like while you're on temp shipping, is there anything else that you should be turning green for my 4th town?
I was
He
thinking
could turn
maybe
H5 blue.
why blue?
I was also thinking
I9,
maybe put my dwelling on G2 and flip all the hexes south for you. I7 and H4.
Yeah, that
Oh.
wouldn't be like building G2 and setting yourself up for the town next
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Actually, that's totally fine because I can still go back to 3rd town in the north then. Because I can take a ship town just to reach the north.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Okay, yeah, actually, I like that. I like you taking G2 and then helping, and then you can help carve. Nerdcube's neighbor is the only mildly awkward thing, but honestly, Swarmlings probably can take H5 in round 6.
I can go with H5 as well. So.
Halflings can be taking H5, I8, and Witch's Town is like G3 to I6.
Yeah. Well, I think the main point is, like, halflings are about to build here. I don't know that we want them building another dwelling, and I don't know that they're ever shipping again.
No, he's not building. He's just making I7 and H4.
Okay,
H4
my point is, at this point, I don't know if halflings are ever going to be witches' neighbors then in the south.
It can be me. It can be me. I have 2 shipping.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll get there around 6.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Yep, fully agreed. Okay.
I take a 2 for probably.
Yeah.
I think 2 for 1s are still probably correct, but I would happily take some 2. Well, will I happily take 2 for 1s next round? I don't know.
I don't know, actually. Yeah. I declined some power earlier because I'm Swarmlings and it didn't, like, it wasn't. I think I maybe could have taken it, but it just felt weird.
Should I jump to H5?
If you make H5 blue, then I can get there without digging at some point.
Sure.
But I don't know that
I7
closer to green is better.
Yeah. I've got 1 dig coming in on the cults.
I need the power point.
Halflings have 2 digs now. 3 power
wait,
to
you can have 2 digs coming in on the cults, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take a cult town, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think I think I7 then to
Yeah, I7 to one step
Red.
towards the red. Yeah.
Yeah, I7 to red actually looks really good, and I think Eric can produce the 2 digs for himself, and then swarm
Yeah, for
lanes.
once.
Swarm lanes, you can also like priest to earth here or advance dig next round or something. Actually, yeah, you can start advancing digs probably.
Yeah,
He'll find a way to be my neighbor.
Yeah. I'll be his neighbor when he needs me.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's it for me, right? And I'm going on to ship scoring, you said?
I think so. I mean, look at your resources and like, what do you actually have to build next round? I mean, the only other alternative is that we're arguing you should actually build your 4th town next round, which
It's almost
think
possible. Like, I already have 2 ship. Like, I can go on H5 if need be.
I don't think so. I think shipping is just better.
yeah,
It might be better.
I think so.
Because shipping is going to be at least 6 points, probably, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
more
and
than
that-
the 5
yeah.
points, right?
More than the 5-point town, yeah. Well, although as always, the argument is like, how many points is the 6 coins, right? Like, I don't know, but I agree. We don't need to
Who
min-max
knows?
this too much. This is good.
Okay. I'm not taking in a power action. Somebody else probably needs coins more than I do.
Again, I don't
Yeah,
really
I-
know who needs it, but clearly
Yeah.
somebody takes it.
Yeah, somebody takes it, but I don't have to think about this now. We can
Yeah,
see how the
I'd
things
rather take it
unfold.
because then I don't
Yeah.
need to spend workers for coins.
Yeah, that's
Because I need
Okay,
2
yeah,
towns.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, you can have it then. That's fine.
okay. So halflings have coins, then I'll just build a dwelling.
My main question for the group here is, as Darklings, am I trading post Templing Fire 2? And then taking a ship town and like a coin town, and then building stuff in the north.
I think you build you double TP and dwelling to finish your towns, and then you just build most of your dwellings next round.
And I just build most of my dwellings in the north next round.
Yeah, you build more TPs this round, and then like 2 TPs in the east, and finish the town with.
I don't know that I
V2.
can make a 3rd town then, but maybe the 3rd town doesn't matter.
You think you can't if you fire 2 in round 6?
I mean, I'm gonna be a little stretched for my dwelling count, but maybe an expensive TP
you
in
have
the west.
you're building 2 TPs in a dwelling, so you'll have 3 dwellings on your board.
Yeah, but I don't have
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't reach neighbors easily in the north. That's what's awkward.
Okay.
It might be an expensive TP. Well, that doesn't sound very good either. Work it out.
Is there a way somebody can be like on E3 so that you can dig a 3rd town? I can go on E3 maybe if I upgrade my digging in round 6, and then you can, with your 1 ship, you can take F2, E2, E1.
Oh, interesting. My 3rd town, yeah. Oh, that's an interesting one. Yeah. I don't know if that's right either.
I don't know if it's right or
Down
not.
in the north just makes sense.
Just doing a bunch of dwellings in the north, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
There's also
somehow.
a world where there's also a world where halflings jump back onto temp ship or advance their shipping or something, and then just join you as a neighbor on C2.
And just build C2 for me. Yeah. Okay.
Or witches
maybe
can
even
be C2. Yeah.
like I have an extra building. If I get down to just my stronghold left, I have an extra dwelling. So maybe that's me.
So I'm still looping to, at that point, I'm gonna want Fire 2, and so I sort of want to just build another temple this round because priests are good, but I don't know if that's actually right.
I think you TP on the 8th, and then we see how it's best for you, which towns you take, and all that.
Nerdcube said be right back. Okay, awkward. I was explicitly avoided building on D8 because it's a free leech for Nerdcube. I mean, this is obviously a very minor thing, but I will
right.
just cult step Earth for a sec.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
You could have cult stepped air though, just to get you off the 0 spot.
Well, but all of you are already off the 0 spot, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, the cults are already sorted. We've sorted the cults. Yeah.
The cults are good.
I was thinking skipping Sanctuary at all because it's a lot of. I'm not scoring it. It's 10 resources for nothing. I was thinking maybe put down a bridge to H5 or something. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. You bridge to
Yeah, and the
H5 and you'll
dwelling
be
there
his
is-
neighbor.
Yeah.
And it makes you build less trading posts.
Yep. But trading
Alright,
trading points is somewhat points since I'm scoring the dwellings next round.
Yeah, I mean, you're on dwellings this round too. That part's awkward.
Yeah, that's true. I'm bridging to H5.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that's clever.
Is this it? Is this the big turn?
It's your
Oh,
fire two
yeah, you're gonna score so much. I mean, there's a lot of scoring happening, but
Okay.
This is your sanctuary fire 2, I think, right?
yeah. And then I don't know what towns people are taking yet. I mean, I think I am.
Was good.
I think I am lame. Yeah, for you. I think I'm planning a ship town and a coin town.
I don't think witches should take any resource points towns.
Yeah, I think they should be taking like 8-pointer, priest,
Yeah.
and 11-pointer.
He is on
The
a
only-
ship tile. Like it's
Yeah.
well, although
Yeah,
as
the
we said,
priest-
we can. Okay, yeah, we're leaving a 2-key town in the supply. We'll leave a ship town in the supply, and we'll leave a 6-pointer in the supply probably.
I mean, he can
Yeah.
take a priest's town and he can upgrade ships anyway with his resources. But
Yeah.
since he's not building much dwellings next round,
Yeah, big points here. Big,
Yeah,
the
that's
biggest
true. He's only
point.
building 2 dwellings next round, and
He
then a
needs,
couple of
he
trading
needs the one
posts.
step on Earth. The one step on
Yeah.
Earth will be nice for him.
Cult Town is good for me. It gives me 2 power and no one else
and a
needs it for
spade.
anything. And it gives and a
And
spade,
spade,
So
yeah, exactly. And then after that, I think it's just priest and 11.
definitely a priest, yeah. The third one we can wait. 'Cause I
Is
put
it
them
the
on
other
my
coin
turn,
town
but-
for you though? Because you're building an
coin-
expensive TP this round, aren't you?
No,
Yeah, we'll
because
figure it out. I'm definitely building a priest, so I'm definitely taking priest town. So
Oh, okay.
Depends who's going on the ship tile next round.
probably me.
Rumblings?
Okay.
Hopefully, that's a
Yeah.
fun question though. Yeah, we're gonna
Definitely me.
need Eric to be fast this round then, huh? Which I guess he is
But
pretty
he doesn't
fast.
have.
There was a
Well,
thing
I can.
Rainier put a dwelling on A11, so it doesn't do a big TP.
I'm not getting to A. Oh, could I get to A11? Oh, that's a fascinating town spot for me. It's not great.
No,
Wait.
just for neighbor.
Are you just
How-
planning expensive TP, Eric? I think that's the play, right?
Look, did we screw up this 4-town thing?
Why?
How am I getting these 4 towns? Like, how am I getting my 4th town? So I'm expensive TP.
You have
on
to
D5,
expensive
let's say.
TP. You're gonna have to temple, just like every 4-town game ever, right? Like you leave
Yeah,
a
you're not
stronghold
really-
and a temple on the board.
Okay. Well,
But that's
No,
why I
we're
said you
still
might need a coin
short.
town. Like you need to build a lot. Still.
Oh, that's true.
we're still short because. Wait, there's still something. Okay, no, wait. Sorry, I need to build 2 more dwellings.
So TP temple,
I'll-
TP 2 dwellings.
But I also need another TP after that.
So you TP. You TP for a town. Oh yeah, wait a sec. What is wrong? Did you over?
Wait.
No, because all your structures are in towns, so I don't see how like 16 structures works.
I need to get down to just my stronghold left on the board. is what I'm
Oh
saying.
wait,
So you
no,
need
you
2
do need
temples.
stronghold. Wait, no, you need stronghold for this. Sorry, you need to be left with 2 temples on the board. You're gonna need to stronghold town in the south. That's what you have to do.
I can upgrade ship and go to H5 and then flip I7.
Sorry,
to green.
yeah. God, I haven't 4-town in a while. No, you have to stronghold for the south town. The south town is a. Oh, but yeah, your TP. Oh, we did mess this up. I see. Because the problem is, you need to build TP stronghold, and then put the
Yes.
TP in the north. Oh shit.
Or
Oh,
I can do it
shit.
with 2 more temples, right? I can do it with 2 more temples,
Yeah, temples.
right?
You can, but now I mean that extra temple's really a pain. I mean it's to the point where maybe you
It's an
are a
Air
3-town.
It's an Air 1 temple still, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not that terrible. But
Well, but then he still needs to go 1 more temple. He has to build both his temples, right?
Yeah, I take Air 3 then, and it gives me 4 power back. I don't know. It's probably worth it because I have nothing better to do in the last round.
Well, advanced digs is like possibly cleaner.
yeah,
but-
it's 12 points. It's almost better than a town.
Yeah.
Okay, so passing tempo here, how are we doing? Like, how many actions do I need to be taking? Because now I can take a town for something, and then after that I can just advance digging, and we want witches on my tile.
I think you're passing first, actually.
I'm
I
passing
don't. Well,
forward.
no, because we need him on the ship scoring, right? Because who else is advancing ship
Oh,
unless we let halflings advance ship, I guess.
No, I think it should be me on ship tile. I'm already at 2, and I this like
Yeah,
there's
I
no
think we
way
might
anything.
just have witches pass first. Actually, I think
Wait, well
we're.
that's fine. I only have one mandatory action, which is my
Oh,
TP
maybe
right now.
halflings pass first, actually, because witches going onto halflings tile looks fine. Swarmlings going onto your tile looks fine, and darklings going onto trading post looks fine.
Yeah.
I've got a
So
lot of
halflings
actions,
need to
though.
be
Although
fast, and we
halflings
need.
also have a lot to do. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might not be able to get Stormlings onto ship scoring.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the world.
I think there's a way
But
we
we
could.
clearly want people on the 3 scoring tiles. But I guess maybe it doesn't really matter who's on which all that much.
Can someone give me a power
Can Stormlings
bridge?
advance their digs?
This round I can, yeah.
You advance your digs and use that to help stall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan for him. Yeah. I think
Okay,
he
so
needs.
I'm gonna take. Am I taking Worker Town for that?
I think Worker Town's fine for you. Also,
Unless
like
we
if you're
want.
advancing your digs, it looks like Coin Town's okay for you.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're gonna take it anyways, as a group.
Well, I think we're clearly taking both Coin Towns. I mean, like
Okay,
we're
so
taking most of the town tiles. So.
Okay, I'm gonna just TP.
And it sounds like Eric decided not to take. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe Eric does need the Coin Town now. Ugh.
I think so. Like the 4 towns is not impossible still.
I don't know if it's the
Oh
right
yeah,
path
no,
anymore.
I figured it out. I'm gonna build a temple, or I'm gonna build a trading post. Then I'm gonna temple on that trading post, which frees up a trading post, and then turn into a stronghold. And I build my last 2 dwellings. So I end with like just a
And
temple on the board.
yeah, and then a free.
Oh, you're
The
just gonna go to
stronghold,
16 network. Okay.
yeah, the stronghold comes with the free dwelling also.
But the
So that's
temple,
cool.
but the extra temple is coming with Air One. Okay.
It's R1, yeah, exactly.
I
So
already get Air 1. Yeah.
So do you need the coins, Eric? The coin town? I think I don't need the coin town. Like
I think you
I'm
should
not.
take the worker town, and I can
I
take
think
the
so
coin
too.
town.
Okay. How is he advancing digs? He's just power to
I
coining
have
here.
10 coins. I have 10 coins.
You just power to coining. Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just go
that
work.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going like trading posts for coin town, and then like ship advance, or something like that. Maybe
Yeah.
I build a temple for Air 1 if we've got time for that.
I think I want to pass on your tile regardless. And halfling. I think by that time, halflings will have completed their 3 towns. No, their 2 towns. Excuse me.
We'll see.
We'll
I think
see.
halflings should be targeting taking the 11 pointer, because I think
Yeah.
halflings don't
Yeah.
need the resources, and they're like we have halflings now take the high point towns,
Okay.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think so. Halflings were asking if he's getting any leech this round, which I'm beginning to realize. Oh, it is.
I need a bridge.
Okay.
If you can upgrade F6, would be great. Then I can come down to H5. Oh yeah, you're building TP first. Never mind.
Coins, Eric.
Point town, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, so Kola, like, do you want?
I want
I
to
think
come
he
down
wants
to
the temple
H5
to
instead
be.
of upgrading ship.
Yeah, I think he wants the temple to be on F6 so he can bridge to H5.
Yeah. Never mind. I can install one. I
Okay.
can build a town.
Okay, so we are gonna fit Eric's temple in.
I think I got enough for it.
Okay.
And
So I'm
it's
taking an
extra points,
11
so-
pointer, I guess.
Yeah.
But Eric, you're
I don't know if
already
you
at
saw
least-
Ryan super clowning you in the chat saying high score challenge and Ranier planning coin town distribution.
I know. I was well aware that's what's happening.
All right, dig upgrade for me. Now, Swarmlings are a stupid faction.
They are.
Look at this.
I'm still in slight uncertainty here. So as a group, looking at the resources, am should I be fire twoing and then just building, like trying to build stuff in the north, or am I just building a bunch of trading posts this round and then fire twoing next round, or who knows?
I still think I can make a neighbor for you in the west so that you can make a third town
Okay.
whilst building dwellings.
So I should, yeah,
I think I can
I
take
should try to
E3
mostly
next
delay
round.
dwellings then. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I can take E3 next round, like with my first action, because I'll have fully upgraded digs, and then you can be building around that hex.
I can also come to C2 if you want those hexes.
He can also come to C2.
Okay,
I
if you could
think.
come to C2, then yeah, I just go in the north. Okay.
Yeah, that also works.
All right. Yeah.
I just don't think halflings need any shipping though. Like, why would we want halflings to spend resources shipping?
I don't know
Because you're gonna
Because he has
need
nothing else
dwellings.
to do.
nothing else to do.
And he needs to
Just
build
sending-
dwellings. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I didn't say anything. Is this power meaningful for me?
Probably not, but
Probably
I don't
not.
know.
No, I have 12 income.
I'm not sure that I'm getting a third town this way when I keep mathing it out, but
Of course. 1 TP and 4 dwellings. It's easy.
well, okay, but then I have a worker, like, I have a slight resource issue. I've not been particularly economic.
There's still a worker town left.
Can you put the temple on C3?
On C3, yep.
Thank you.
And that's an Air 1.
Oh shit! You need to build a TP right now, right?
No, I'm not building the trading post.
No,
I'm
we
just
can
doing
ship.
three ship upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, makes sense.
Right, 3 ship upgrades, and then next round is trading post, stronghold, dwelling, free dwelling.
Yeah.
My coins are a little shaky, but I'm sure I can do enough with power or something.
Well, actually, we're having you pass first at this point, right?
No, well, yeah. I can throw 4 workers in the ditch just to get on ship VP.
Yeah, I think Eric. Well, it's not even fully in the ditch.
You don't throw him in the ditch. You turn E3 blue or whatever, right? If you want to get there.
Well, I guess actually, yeah, I don't need him there though.
No, but I can take D2 after an A4. It's just better. Like, if I'm gonna be doing something with my resources, I'll have 1 ship upgrade left, and then, like, the dwellings.
I do think I'm building D2 right now.
Oh, well, you can do that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna expensive TP, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I am seeing the third town. I guess is, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be. Well, I guess I can eke. Yeah, maybe that is all I'm eking out. Next round, I'm just building like 3 dwellings, 2 trading posts, and then trying to rebuild the dwellings. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't. Maybe I was overthinking this.
So is this shipping town for you now, Ryan?
I already took 1 ship town. I don't think.
Oh,
I
you
need
took
another.
1. Okay, you took 1.
I think it's a coin town, but well, actually, it almost has to be coin town. None of the rest of you are using this coin town efficiently, and I probably am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Halflings are probably looking at the worker town.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
Darklings are looking at the priest town for their last town, and I'm taking a power town.
Well, I might want that worker town because I might be worker short, but I guess the priest town's fine too.
You've already taken your 2 towns. Like, you can't use the. You know what I mean? Like,
he's
unless
thinking
you're saying, like,
dwellings post.
like
I
one
can
extra
rebuild.
dwelling
Well,
to
I could build some extra dwellings next round potentially. Still,
I assumed all your dwellings would be tied up in completing that town.
remarkably, it looks like they're not. Right? Like, I have 3 dwellings left on my board. I build those. I build 2 trading posts. Like 3 dwellings, 2 trading posts. That's a town, and then I have 2 dwellings left. Oh wait, no, I have to rebuild dwellings. What am I talking about? Well, yeah, no. Yeah, no, sorry, yeah, everything's used. You're right.
I just
somehow
declining
crazy.
power. I'm assuming so. I'm gonna decline power and assume that people can find a way to give it to me later if we need it.
I'm gonna give you 2 free leech. No.
Okay. What am I doing? Just preparing digs for breaking even on dwellings next round?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't dig I6. I need that.
Okay, so because once halflings, yeah, mostly because you want my tile. So halflings have 2 moves left, right? Dwelling, TP, and then they pass.
And then I pass after that,
Yeah.
and then you pass on to me.
And then I pass.
I've got 2
I
actions
need
also.
I need 2
Okay,
actions
yeah.
as well.
And
Okay, so
I'm passing on to Swarmlings.
yeah, you get mine. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
We did it.
But
Okay,
so I
I'll
also
just
need to
make-
delay. I need to be using my priest to dig. Okay. I should have already been delaying, but it looks like I'm okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Might have to build a dwelling or something, but
Yeah.
Ooh, we are at least 600, I think.
I agree that we're at least 600. Breaking 700.
I think-
is-
I think I won. That's
No.
Screw you all. I'm feeling great.
we're
I
not
actually
scoring
made
enough
this a
points
rated
for
game.
you. I don't even know what is like, right? I've never had to like think about what's the total post game points before. Like what are, yeah, all the cults are
32, 16, 48.
Okay. Is there any way I can help someone with the dig? Not really.
yeah, unfortunately no, like the town I'm building in the north needs help, but then yeah,
Then
like
that's not.
I
You have your own.
I
dig.
guess halflings, yeah, halflings need to be on C2, but you can't reach that.
Hmm.
So 92 points post scoring from Code and Network. Isn't it?
Okay.
I'm just gonna make things blue,
But not I6.
but not I6. Obviously not I6.
I agree. We're just being super clear that we don't fuck anything up.
I mean, you can turn I5 green.
Yeah, that won't matter, but yeah.
Yeah, so 92 post game plus the 80 that we start with. So bare minimum is 172.
All right, we beat that. Well done, team.
I think I'm gonna beat that.
You might on your own, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you still have an action left.
I mean, hopefully,
awkward.
hopefully in like a high scoring setup where everyone's feeding witches, hopefully they can break 170, right?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Dude, you're way
over
above that.
170. Yeah, you're super over.
You're in the 200s easy because you're
Yeah.
winning some cults by doing nothing.
Yeah, the rest. Well, not by doing nothing. He has committed 2 priests to the cults. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, the splendor this man had, or like splurge he engaged in. All right, so we're all taking one more action, and then the great cascade of passing.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh wait, not
halflings
the
are
great
passing,
cascade
then
of
I'm
passing. This is awkward. Oh.
Why?
Or Swarmleads pass first.
I pass first.
But wait, we
Stormlings are
need him on the
stalling
ship
one more.
tile. Oh no.
Wait,
right?
no, Stormlings.
No, wait.
Stormlings.
I'm digging now. And then I dig once more. Because by that point, halflings will pass. Halflings can already pass, actually. So I just need one move.
Wait, we screwed up. I'm before halflings. I'm passing first.
Oh, so you get my tile instead?
No, I think Eric is.
You need to stall an action, fatty, right?
Yeah.
And then, I pass first. I guess that's what we ended up in.
Yeah, and then halflings have to just do a dig.
That's fine. Pass
Or advanced ship. Halflings can just advance ship, actually, so they can dig. The awkward thing is I have to build it.
I pass first, and then fatty passes after me.
I can flip the I7
yeah, and
to
then
green.
I pass on to. Wait, oh no. See, I have to stall for halflings tile, though, right? See, this is the problem. I can do it. It's just awkward, but I'll survive.
Yeah. Building the dwellings now is fine.
Well, I think I have to build a dwelling and an expensive TP, but I think it's fine and worth it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just digging for one move.
Yeah, you're just stalling, but like we basically have to have you on the ship. Well, I guess we could still let halflings take the ship scoring.
I
right?
can take it. I mean, what else?
I could just pass. Like,
Yeah, maybe we do just let Swarmlings pass, and then let Witches go onto your tile, Halflings go on to that, and I get onto the Dwelling tile. Yeah, no, that works. Okay.
That's better. No,
Yeah,
why would
I've got
I
water
lose-
1, so me building extra trading posts on the trading post tile is fine.
Yep.
Okay, so I can just take 7 coins then, or
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Just Hordlings.
I'll just hoard. Yeah. What else am I doing?
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
even that much Hordlings, but
It's
Okay.
somewhat hoardlings.
yeah.
Okay, I'm passing.
Yeah, I think this works. Right? Eric, it sounded like you were thinking again, but
I'm a little short on coins, but I got power. I think I'll be fine.
oh, okay. Well,
Right, because I need to build trading
need to
post,
build a lot.
stronghold, dwelling, trading post. But like,
Well,
maybe we prioritize me getting the coins action.
I think so. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh
taking
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's we can let you have the coins action. I think.
I'll send a priest to water to get the power, and then
Mm-hmm.
just to win another call.
Look
Yeah,
at you!
exactly.
Yeah, just this is secretly Eric just talking us into letting him have the biggest win.
Yeah. My win rate. My win rate percent.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
why,
It's the
yeah,
training
I was
mode.
very firm. I was like, we definitely need Darklings and Halflings in the first 2 seats.
We'll build the feeder factions around me. Yeah. God, yeah, you're 137. Oh.
I guess I'm passing it,
137
so you
heading
can.
into round 6.
Yeah,
starting
you
at
you
4.
take the ship tile, then I'll pass on to yours, and it.
Yep.
Everything's good. We
Yeah.
somewhat
Halfling's
did
advancing ship does look like just good use
Just
of
good
their
point.
resources, so.
Yeah.
great points.
And I definitely want to build all my dwellings with Earth 1, so yeah, no, it looks like we got the pass tiles onto good spots.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I am a little worried about Eric's coins, but he says it's going to be fine, so.
I think it's fine.
What am I flipping?
Oh,
You're just scoring.
C2,
You're just
C2.
scoring.
Oh, you can't reach
C2.
C2. Oh.
No,
I
I forgot about the cold spade.
You're yeah, I9 or H6. Yeah, I take your point.
Yeah, you're just scoring a point there.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either.
Okay. I'm just advancing. What do you? I don't need to do anything, right? I can just advance ship once, build
Yeah.
temple in a TP, and that's it.
Do you even
Yeah.
need temple? Oh yeah, I guess it's a trading post. It's
I'm beginning to realize
360.
I do need halflings help, by the way. So halflings, if you don't have anything particularly important, I do need you to advance ship and get
Sure.
yourself on C2.
That.
And then I also probably need your help actually with a dig. I'm gonna need you. I guess like A6 works if you have. You do have tons of
Sure.
workers. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. 13 points of them.
Well, you got to build at least one dwelling, but
Yeah, sure.
but yeah.
I'm sending priest to water so I can take coins. No one else needs coins.
No, you need coins.
It looks like halflings sort of needs coins, but like you really need them. Halflings will.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they'll eke it out.
He will give me leech on.
That's true. I'm gonna give you a bunch of free
Software.
leech once you come to C2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and,
the TP stronghold on G3 is also 2 free power as well.
Yeah.
Yep. We're just feeding halflings free leech this round. Glorious. Good work.
Unlimited power.
Well, somewhat.
Somewhat limited, but
Yeah,
But
they don't
enough.
need that much.
Sufficient.
I think they're only like 2 coins short right now, right? So 4 power.
yeah.
Yeah, plenty.
Well, no, halflings are actually a couple coins short, right? Because they do need to build a dwelling.
Yeah, it's 2 shipping and a dwelling. So
Okay. Oh yeah, so they just need to
coins,
max
they're at
out
8.
their power, which we're gonna do. So
4
Okay.
free power. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Temple.
I should actually math out if I'm done then. I'll figure myself out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, look at that. I am also good, except I am short one dig. Although
Which
halflings can give me, or actually, I think now that I'm looking, I totally can convert my power to the priest power action and do it myself too. But
Yeah, if you have enough coins and workers.
yeah, which I do have enough coins.
Is this temple worth it? because it's 3 resource points for 3 on a TP. Like it's actually neutral. Like I'm just wasting time.
Well, you get power back. Like
Yeah, it's very.
it's
I guess I could
it's
take fire
incredibly
3,
mediocre. I agree. It's not. It doesn't
but it's
really
still
matter.
somewhat positive.
Yeah.
It just increases your chances of getting second.
Sure.
If it's
I'll
neutral,
go.
why not?
I'll temple on H7 to give halflings more power.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Look at that too. So yeah, you get to.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just fucking take fire 3. Who cares?
Yeah.
Something that gives you power.
There you go. See.
There.
It's taken away from my score. I don't like it.
Come on.
I could have gone water 3, but it's 1 less power, so you're safe
Earth
there.
3, Earth 3.
It was a
Or Earth
long.
3.
It was a long time ago, but like Chris Ho and I think even you and Little Eric, we talked a while about the high score challenge rate of like just literally 3 helper factions trying to max 1 faction's score and see how high you.
That's-
And we,
Yeah.
I never
That's been
followed
done
through on
with
doing
them.
that. It's been done, yeah. It was done a long time ago on Snow.
And
League.
engineers have the high. It was 312.
Correct. It was,
I'm gonna
but like I think it'd be fun to iterate on it and try. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this hex for memes.
No. Oh,
No.
no. I don't have dig. Or if you're, I guess you're okay. You got to dig a lot for me.
I'm doing nothing else anyway, so
Okay. Yeah. I need the help though.
Yeah.
Now
let's
you
not-
must turn things black for me.
Yeah,
no problem.
I'm digging this hex for memes. That's
We're playing this game for memes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, there needed to be some fighting. This is good. All right, what town's left for me? Wait, who else? Oh, Eric, you're making a town too. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
one of
assuming
us is
it's
getting a
you're
power
taking
town.
Priest.
Oh, I'm taking Priest Town because it's worth more to me. Yeah, duh.
Yeah. You're taking priest for sure. Okay, so
All right. What were the starting bits this game? Oh boy. Yeah, I think people have wandered into something they don't know. Actually, so halflings. I'm warming up to this B3 because yeah, you've really actually built yourself a lot of extra leech this way.
yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, it actually probably was right. You've probably eked out an extra point or something.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, I think it was better with B3 instead of C2.
And
Okay,
anyhow,
so-
yeah, I'll finally reply to chat quick. Welcome, wonderful plays, and yes, this is definitely cooperative. We're trying to get the highest total score for all 4 of us added together. Heavily cooperative.
Okay, so I have 17 resources, which is almost 6 points, and the dwellings cost me 10, so leaving 7. So it's actually 1 point better to build the dwellings?
Yeah. Building a dwelling essentially gets you 1 resource. So
Okay. Also makes me feel a bit better about my pass.
yeah.
And my digs have not been for naught.
They helped stall everybody else's pass points
Yeah.
better, but yeah.
At least I'm building the dwellings. It just feels better. Like it doesn't actually matter, but also we've been fast. Like we started after 1 and it's not even 3:30. Well, everyone's in a different time zone, but like I'm speaking Eastern here because that's all I know.
All right,
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah, like I said, the beginning part of like picking factions and a general game plan, I think, is the longest part.
Whoa, wait, what? Don't build.
I can't flip it to black.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could dig and build it. That's fine.
I can switch A6 then.
Yeah, I mean, I could always build A3 at this point now too, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd rather keep feeding you. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Turn A6 brown or whatever. And yeah, as for chat, like, yeah, there's another group that's gonna like try right after us with this setup to see what they're gonna score. They'll pick their own factions. I'll be curious what they pick. I'm not sure anybody's streaming that game.
Did someone screenshot the initial state, or we're
did,
just
yeah.
sending them the game and then they can
I
just?
screenshotted the initial state, but we can also go back
Okay,
to
cool.
replay or whatever.
I think I'm just passing here. There's no point in me doing anything else.
Okay, yeah, Eric, I'll rely on you to give it to them.
Yeah. I know we talked about the stronghold line. I think it might actually be better for me to temple for Air 3 here, seeing that I want to rebuild the trading post anyways because I'm on the trading post passing tile.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna have to build the dwelling manually. Does that change the
Yeah.
calculations?
Not really.
Or you just want to
because-
win air cult? Like, say it how it is.
Yeah.
And it's also 4 power, so yeah.
Oh, you're
Like-
saying, I see. You're saying that going temple trading
Temple
post
TP.
is just better.
Yeah, because he also has access to I9. He can probably build the other dwelling as well.
Yeah, then I can build my last dwelling. I also might have enough resources to advance digging once.
Okay.
And so I think like temple trading post and then like freeing up the last dwellings
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
little better.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little cheaper given that it comes with the
Yeah.
power
No,
here.
that's fair. Sounds good.
And you also win air cult, so
Yeah, minor benefit, of course. I was.
I should have sent priest to air.
I can flip it.
This is crazy. I've been playing like super helpful, and I still have 121 doing like.
Can do it.
Yeah, I'm actually slightly surprised about my Darklings game. I mean, I'm scoring like a good amount, but not quite insane levels. But
No, but that's because like you took Earth 1. You were like friendly. Like you spent resources helping Eric. Like it's.
No, I agree. I've been helping others, and the pass game too, right? Like that's actually interesting. Like I think this is my only pass point tile, which is totally reasonable.
Yeah, well, that's a trade-off we made by you going Earth 1 first, and then needing some coin influx to get this stupid 10 coin sanctuary.
And also, I guess I have to remember I started at 20. Like this is a totally reasonable Darklings game. I'm still gonna be like 150 after starting at 20.
Like,
so
this is supposed like if we were playing a normal game, like I'd be at 141. Eric's already at 164. Like if it was 40, we're used to like one.
Eric is gonna be at so much.
Yeah, we're used to looking at like 130, 140 as being like a bad game, but like when you start at 20, it's actually a good score.
Yeah, no, I agree. We've gotten too used to starting at 40, and yeah, it's
or like in the 30s.
Yep.
Look at this.
Y'all are gonna laugh, but I need to send this priest to fire so that I can get power, so that I can convert efficiently when I get the power.
Don't do whatever you want. Like this is you're the most points you can. I don't care if you beat me on the count. Stop apologizing.
I know it is funny though, because I agree. Chat keeps leading into it too. Like Eric keeps just coming up with reasons that he has to, just have the highest score. He's gonna win every call. Like it's important, guys. Though no, it is important. I understand your argument made sense, but
it is important. Just do it. I don't care.
But it has like sort of turned into like how high can we make Eric score?
He's playing 4D Terra Mystica with a hidden agenda.
It's Big Cube, guys. We fell into the trap.
We did fall into a Big Cube trap. You're right. All right, I'm gonna at least take away his green hex.
Oh yes.
Oh, actually, I'm totally burning for that priest power action. By the way.
Yeah. You don't need to do it now. Nobody's taking it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting Eric know in case he's fancy with
like,
power optimization.
Right, so then this is perfect. I can build I6, I9, and take a power down.
Ah, yeah. Nicely
I can
done.
take the 2-key town, just to lock up those calls.
Just a
Yeah,
lot. All right, I've been at least left 4 cult points. That's yeah.
I like super suggestion that I make a my best game
Your
series
best
video.
game series video. Hey, I said we were taking away his green hexes. What is this collusion?
he has his choice now.
Also, I was gonna say, yeah, you're not building. I was gonna say, awkwardly, it does look like if I could have literally 1 more power, I would get an extra point. But yeah, there's actually no viable way to feed me that. So, oh well.
Oh, for resource scoring, yeah.
Yeah, resource squared. I'm literally a power behind, but oh well. All right.
Yeah, same here in 1 point.
Oh yeah, awkward, but oh well. Ugh. It's not even. Eric, yeah, it's okay. So you have a dwelling coming, and then you pass for 12.
Yep. So that's 16 more, 178 plus
178
32 on the
before.
cults, plus 18 on network. That's like 230 something.
Yeah, that's good. The rest of us are in the 150s though, so yeah, I don't quite know quite how high scoring this is gonna be. Oh, I guess halflings still are gonna halflings are gonna get up to like 160, 170.
Just making more reds, more greens.
Stop it! Taking his greens
I can
away.
almost reach there. Only 4 shipping. I do kind of like the idea of, like, based on what Gonzo was saying in chat, it would be fun to see this played, like, just have some high-level players play this as a normal game, right? Just to get a frame of reference.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Those
The
sections?
what an
mega
average good
sandwich.
score would be. Yeah.
Yeah, with this track, yeah. What a competitive game would look like.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, witches are not for towning. I doubt they even get 2 town.
I
There's no-
agree. I agree. Witches are the ones that suffer a lot compared to this.
Yeah, and basically the rest of our scores stay the same, pretty much.
I agree. Like everybody else's games, I think look very similar, but Witches looks very different.
Yeah. In the end, this was just like we had a good track, and we just had 3 factions play like their solid game plans for that track, right? Scoring
Yeah.
150, 160, whatever, and then just also
Boosted.
added like 80 or 90 points to Witch's score.
That is actually pretty much all we did. I think you're right. I think we threw in halflings, darklings, swarmlings. They played pretty much their standard-ish game plan, and then witches were the ones that were just the beneficiaries of like, oh, you want this, you want that, you want coins actions, you want digs, sure.
The power of digs, dude. Producing your own digs, just so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so curious to see like what the other table chooses, and
I agree.
and they go down.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be very interesting. I agree that we did roll into a very interesting scene though too, with digs into towns, like at least 3 scoring pass tiles. Like I think it leads to, although slightly awkward scoring pass tiles, right? Like both trading post and shipping can be a little awkward for a lot of factions to use early. So then
I predict that the other game has mermaids, and
I thought about that too, mermaids. I do agree that the other tricky part about this setup was that without the big building tile, without the spade, starting tile choices were limited. So dwelling rush did seem really helpful to give a faction something particularly useful to do. Oh wow, I got second on network. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Look at me doing my swarmlings things.
I think actually red could have fit the game better than swarmlings. That's my opinion.
Who?
Red. Maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't on board with the swarmlings thing. I just played it because everyone seemed, well, Eric and
I
Brian.
thought it was right, but you might be on. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
Maybe
it was
you're on.
Red or yellow, I think, could have fit the game.
All right.
Pretty good.
Sadly, team, we didn't hit the 700. 693.
Oh,
You know, yeah. I was like, Lustrous played the game by himself, and he hit 732. So I don't know if that was starting at 40.
That was starting at 40. That was starting at 40.
Ah, okay. So he's 80 points below. So he's at 652. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't look at his track though. I don't know how it compared, but
Yeah, exactly. That also is a thing.
Like if you take our exact game and swap in big building tile, I think there's at least like 20 more
Oh,
points.
dude,
30
there's
more
like
points here.
40 more
Oh,
points.
there's a lot. I agree. It helps a lot. Like if
Those
we could
two
just
workers.
if we could just drop the cult coins, probably.
Yeah.
I agree. Those
Yeah.
two workers and those points are just huge. Like just huge boost. As you said, Sanctuary round 1 for Dark Leads like becomes way more viable. Like just Swarm Leads having a pass tile they can repeatedly hit. Those extra workers are huge in a digging game.
I am interested in like if something else would have done better, but just to address the Swarmlings, because chat was also talking about it. I still think Swarmling, like the reason I still like Swarmlings is if you look at the board, we covered so much of the board, right?
Yeah.
So having a faction that can generate lots of points with a low footprint and without Earth 1 is still just seems really beneficial in this format.
Yeah.
Like
True.
throw red or yellow in there and like we're
Well,
gonna
CM
struggle to figure out where to put their towns and stuff.
Well, so
Yeah.
like maybe Fakirs, right? Like you could maybe just fly a bunch. But I agree, it's really tricky. Like I agree. The fact that Swarm Leads like generate points in such different ways, I think is very useful because like
Well, I'm not saying I disagree with I said I disagree with it. It seems counterintuitive to me, but then it's like maybe the best option with these other three factions involved.
yeah, possibly.
Oh.
I mean, I am looking here at the post-game stats. So via the round tiles, we scored 30, 40, 43, 23. So, I mean, admittedly, maybe there are factions where you can really just super kill it on that, and it's okay that you struggle a
get one
little
less
otherwise.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. Like I'm curious. Like I'm assuming the other game won't do exactly what we did, so that like that'll be a good time to see. But I
Yeah.
still just I don't know. It's counterintuitive, but I think the Swarmlings were kind of cool. They like
Mhm.
they gave a bunch of leech, like being able to be in the middle of everyone to give leech, while also like generally staying out of the way of town space.
Also,
And like
I'm just chuckling here at the end too. VP voted via faction ability 31 for halflings.
Wow.
that's ridiculous.
31 dicks.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Also,
almost count
look
for
at the-
Darklings with when it's just half the points.
Look at VP lost to power via structures, Witches got -3, and how much power did they get for free? Power gain via structures, where is it?
18. Wow, yeah,
18?
47 for
That's-
halflings.
That's maybe a place where we could have been more efficient. Is like
Yeah.
The leech. I agree. That's actually what I hesitated the most about. Is like once we began our round 1 and even round 2, like we didn't have incredible early leech triangle type stuff, and like fjords. That's partly why we think fjords has higher scores, is because like early leech parties are so common. And
Well,
I
there's
agree.
a way we make a leech triangle here. It's just not with those factions.
I agree. Well, and Swarm Leads, right, always get much more awkward on the extra leech faster. But I agree. Looking at the power gained stat, like Dark Lead's only 21, which is only 18. Like that does make it a lot harder for us to generate and do extra things.
But the past tiles were economic enough. Like the
Yeah.
big coin tiles were there, and it's just like we had
Well,
enough work. We were worried about coins.
I agree
pretty
with
much.
that. You kind of look here at the end, and it's like, okay, there's a copy of Air 1 we didn't utilize, but like we took 11 of the town tiles. We mostly hit the past tiles at the end. We have most of the factions advanced digs and shipping. Like, there's not a hell of a lot of extra victory points to milk here.
Yeah,
So-
there's a bit more.
yeah,
but-
it's not like there's a lot of things we didn't get to doing if we had more economy.
I agree. It's like, okay, I could have built a temple for Air 1, another trading post, another dwelling. So that's a decent number of points, but like that's a lot of extra resources for not that many more points. And like halflings are kind of looking at the same picture of like, yeah, I agree. I think maybe the leech doesn't matter that much because we kind of did build everything we needed to.
Mm-hmm.
We were scared of missing out on Witch's 4th town, but like the temple worked.
Yeah, I ended up kind of having plenty. Like, I mean, I overbuilt. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
did. Yeah, you actually built a 16 network.
And you have 5 unused coins, so
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. So you were 1 power. Oh wow. So yeah, that's a little sad. Me and you are 1 power away from 1 more point, but
yeah, it would have been 2 more points total.
yeah.
And then I would have hit 230. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I mean,
Well,
this was fun. I'm glad we actually got it together. And I'm glad there's another group
Yeah.
about to try it. So
It was really fun, actually. All of us sitting and giggling all through the match. It was really fun.
no, I agree. It was real fun. I actually would like to maybe do this format once or twice more if it can get organized. I mean, the organization is the slightly tricky thing, especially because I think it's extra fun having other groups be doing the same setup. So, but honestly, I'm like now that I've played it, like I don't like the secrecy like is kind of fun, but honestly, I don't know that it matters a ton. Like just theorizing, like I'm like fine, go for it. Like we can have people do this same setup multiple times. I think there's plenty to consider still, or
Yeah,
just try.
I would try this exact setup again with Chaos Magicians or Nomads or something, right? And like
Yep.
see how it works. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I'd be down to try it again, definitely.
Yeah, I think my main.
we got lucky, like you said. Like we got lucky that we got a pretty damn good setup that would be fun.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
We randomized our way into a pretty
Yeah,
interesting
and it
one.
had some interesting decision points of like the digging versus the towning and the other. Like there was some micro decisions that were important. Like how do we make sure for the past tiles and like the getting a faction that all factions have strong openings based on those weird round 1 past tiles. That was also cool to like work out.
Fully agreed.
Yeah,
It's like it's
big
good
building
enough
tile
that
has
it
been
leads
in.
to very high scores, but it's just tricky enough to like really lead to some skillful decision points.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if the big building tile had been in, obviously our game is better and like it's faction selection
Easier.
gets easier. There's more
Yeah.
options, but like the fact that it wasn't was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It made the faction selection really important and tricky based
Yeah.
on our discussions back and forth.
Agreed. Well, yeah, like I think I do have to give credit to like I think realizing that somebody needed to do a dwelling rush is like I think that is possibly important. Maybe it's not, but like yeah, using
yeah.
strong openings and pastels and power actions as a group is like kind of a fun thing to work through. The only thing when iterating this, like if I did in the future, like I do think I would just continue to think about like how do the towns look, because the towns were just slightly tricky here with like getting the neighbors and stuff right in this color arrangement. So I do think if I was trying to like pick a group of factions, I think that's what I would almost like try to focus on what the end game picture looks like. Do I have a clean like 11 towns laid out? But
I think this is like as clean as we could have done with the factions. Like the fact that we're
it
4
looks
in a
pretty
row,
damn good. Like that's
we're 4 in a row and we're all peacefully on the eastern continent. That's just nice. Like you never see this.
Well, yeah. Again, this is not a real game. That's part of what's so funky about this format too. Is exactly. Like a couple of your intuitions are just like totally messed up. Like we sent a total of we sent a total of couple priests to the cults, but Eric somehow wound up with 5 priests on the cults. But it's because he didn't have to do any digging himself. But
the thing that's kind of interesting about the board though is that this kind of like if you did one of those things, where you like had people play this setup for real, like 10 times, and then kind of like overlaid the end boards on each other, this is something of what it would look like, right? Like
slightly.
Like,
I think the South is
in one game
wrong for
but
witches, but yeah.
Right, but like if you play 10 games, like witches maybe get the South Town one time, right?
Yeah.
Like, or something, right? Like.
No, I agree. The
they never
heat
get
map.
all 40
This
times in
is
the same game.
closest to the heat map. I mean, sometimes Brown is going to choose to take the north, but yeah, like.
Yeah, B3 looks so funny when I look at it.
That was still really good. Yeah, you like totally eked out an extra point or two of just leech in the final round. I just built all around you. But
all right, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to pop off. I'm about to end the stream. Eric, you're gonna send this to the other group.
Yeah, I'll send them the setup.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Well.
Yeah, thanks for setting up, Ryan. A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for the games, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah,
It was,
thank you
was
all.
good. All right, I'll see everybody around. Thanks, a couple people hanging out in chat. Hope it's fun. I'll probably actually throw this one on YouTube too. So thanks. It's been good.
Your stream ended.